Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and those in between and beyond. Welcome once again to the College of Inspiration, where we wish to inspire you with our role-playing adventures. Today we are continuing our Arkpoint campaign, our fantasy noir game that explores the crime and politics in the city of Arkpoint. And this should be our final session in the Protection Racket arc. Ooh. I am Cosmo, he, him, your host and game master for this campaign. Please note our players won't be responding to chat on stream to maintain immersion, but they will pop into chat if their characters aren't in the scene. We will also shout out any subscribers and donations at the break and the end of stream to show off any fan art we receive. Also, shout out to Kaz the DM for gifting a sub. Thank you very much. The art for this campaign has been provided by two wonderful artists. All the character sprites and animations were done by our lovely bard at lore, Scarlet Song, and the NPC art was done by our good friend Eldritch Flatcap. In addition, the battle map that you'll see today, I created using the Dungeon Draft program with assets made by Forgotten Adventures. And finally, the music in this stream was composed by Kevin MacLeod. A quick introduction of our characters, our players. First, we have Scarlet Song.
Hello everyone, I'm Scarlet Song, she, her, and I will be reprising my role as Miss Cotta for this one as well. Again, she, her, though at the moment she's in a bit of a disguise.
Thank you, Scarlet. Up next, we have JuniperFinch.
Hello everybody, JuniperFinch, he, him, here to continue the adventure in the boots of Janus Amberwood, also he, him.
Thank you, Juniper. Next we have Rain.
Hi, I'm Rain, also he, him, and I'll be playing Scoop for today, the Dragonborn detective.
Thank you, Rain. And finally, we have Mr. Alexander Chronist.
Hello everybody, my name is the Accountant. That is he, him, and I am looking for some violence today.
Well, I'm sure you can find that in the city of Arkpoint. Well, let's get right into it, shall we? Last time, in Arkpoint. After a quick lunch together, the crew split up to cement their findings and to make their next move against Captain Harkas's protection racket. The accountant did some business with the information broker Heimer. Scoop met up with Officer Mary Cross and caught them up with the case and how it's progressing. Janus and Miss Cotter had a discussion with Officer Garland of the Watch about a potential consequences of taking down the captain. All this seemed to lead them to a bar called the Owl's Roost, and as the sun started to set, a message arrived for the accountant for him to meet with Harkas. And that's where we are. You guys currently standing on a bridge spanning the river in Riverside with a note that just asks the accountant to meet Captain Harkas in the Owl's Roost, which you know to be a dive bar here in Riverside.
Seriously, absolutely no time was given. No dress code, nothing. Really?
I think then we can
That's
assume
impressive.
it is both immediate and casual.
Immediate and casual, alright. Regardless, you'd think someone with that sort of level of professionalism would actually be professional about it, even if they are doing a professional protection racket.
You've made a bold assumption.
That they're professional? Apparently.
I mean, you have met the people they have hired.
Yes. And Carmen was absolutely lovely. And
50% is a D plus. Passing, but barely.
I see. Well, does that mean we're going now?
At that, Janus begins sort of shuffling uncomfortably in his boots.
Oh no. What happened?
It's getting a little late in the day. I don't know what my father's going to think if I get home another day late.
That is fair.
Hmm.
How much of assassin did you get?
Oh, not too bad. Haven't been granted yet.
Yet. Keyword.
Oh, there's time for that later.
This kind of like looks over to Scoop. Oh,
Yes, this sounds like a lovely Would it be clandestine if it's in a public place?
by the sounds of things, it's a dive bar.
Hmm. Now this is keeping in theme. Well, what do we say we pop over there and look into this?
Alright, this is a serious question though. What do we do about you, Janus? Do you want to go home?
He kind of shakes his head sort of slightly squirrely. No, I really don't. This seems much more important.
What time would I happen to think it is approximately based on the sun?
It's just starting to set. Like, it's getting low in the sky. It hasn't dipped below the horizon yet. Late spring, so it's probably 6 or 7 p.m.
Is there the possibility that you might be able to leave your premises later this evening?
Yeah, I can probably make that work. Yeah. Janus gets a big grin across his face. I can do that.
Butter is pinching her brow in stress.
Group is writing in his notes. There will be no respite.
Dive bars tend to offer late hours to their clientele. Perhaps rejoining our forces, say, 11-ish this evening.
Yeah, I can.
Then,
Yeah.
as long as nothing else happens, it will be simply drop in, say hello, moment of chit-chat. And then we can return young Master Janus none the wiser to his disappearances.
I really enjoy how you said just a little chit chat at a dive bar after the incidents that have occurred. Do you need anyone to walk you, Janus?
No, it's okay. I've got it.
Alright.
Oh.
I guess I'll be heading over to. Yes?
See you guys later.
Just before you do, Master Janus. It is very likely we are going to be walking into a trap. And I feel it is important that we both physically and mentally ready ourselves. I do not want to be caught unaware. I genuinely mean this when I say, ideally, a chit-chat. However, I am not expecting that other parties may be so inclined. So, something to be mindful of, young master.
That's why we're going with
Actually-
you, right? Just in case.
Janus, before you head off completely, this is gonna sound kind of strange, but would you be willing to pick up some sort of mask or something to hide your face?
He kind of lifts up his bright amberwood colours tunic over his face and sort of half conceals the lower half of it. Look this?
No. Very
Perhaps
much
we could
not.
pick something up for him.
I
in the
feel like.
meantime.
I mean, I've got time at this point. I'll give the mistress a ring and let her know I won't be home again. I don't know if she's gonna be okay with that.
Well, if it helps young Master Janus at least, I can provide quite an adequate disguise. I pull out a disguise kit and open up its contents. You see an assortment of rubber masks, like paints and face makes, and even a handful of like different like attire outfits. And I pull out a pair of glasses with a big nose on them and hand them.
With a big, like, oddly stiff mustache.
Yes,
I would like to know
What?
how effective this disguise is.
I've used it on multiple occasions.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, like, how much of this disguise kit is made for Dragonborns?
But a mustache, this one surely wasn't.
No, this
There
one
isn't.
definitely was.
You see, the angle of the nose is adjustable.
It's all
Yes.
the way at the end.
Ooh.
Once
That's why
again,
it's
I
so
am
big.
calling for a roll on this disguise check.
I mean, yeah, the DM was going to ask that same thing.
You can either let Scoop roll for it, or you can do it yourself and potentially get better. What would it be governed by? Intelligence or?
Performance, no?
I'd say that would be the most likely. Yeah, that plus if you have proficiency with disguise kit, add that.
I do.
I really want it to be like kindergartner, like face paint party style, like level of like, oh god.
15.
15.
Damn it.
Yeah, like he's still clearly wearing amberwood colors, but Janus, like with this fake nose and glasses and mustache, like, you know, you obviously know that it's Janus, but and like up close it doesn't hold up, it definitely looks fake. But at a distance, like walking through a crowd of people, looks like a older gentleman with bulbous nose, mustache, and glasses.
Look older.
Oh yeah. This is great. Hands the nose and the glasses back to Scoop. Alright. I'm gonna go have
maybe
dinner
don't-
with the family.
All right, but don't come out wearing your house colors.
He looks down. That's a good idea. I'll do that.
Well, before you go, take the glasses with you. They never really worked for me.
Is it because you
thank you.
don't have hair?
Because he doesn't need glasses.
Exactly.
Oh, that's fair. I mean, neither do
Everyone
I, but
Everyone know Dragonborn have excellent vision.
Janus kind of heel turns. Bye guys, and see you later.
I
Jogging
lean
off
over
Wave to the. I
Yeah,
give a wave to the
always.
dust cloud.
as I lean over to like the others. Does Janus have any other friends? Oh,
Hmm.
I don't look over, but I do ask, do any of us?
He flips through his notebook and finds a page with your names on it, and reads out, unaffiliated. That maybe. My notes can sometimes be incomplete.
and inconsistent.
Yes. Well, they are notes after all. Not the truth.
Look over to Miss Cotter, and once again, still enjoying my elacious mood that I've had all day. Smiling, I say, however, I mean, I think this is pretty decent company. The young master could do a lot worse than friends like this.
It'd be nice to if he had some friends his age too. I'm sure he doesn't want to be hanging out with an old lady like me. Honestly.
You do yourself a disservice, Miss Cotter.
Skip is writing old lady.
Okay.
Scudder shrugs. I'm definitely older than She actually has to think about it, and she doesn't answer because she has no idea, probably, how to respond.
The young master is right, though. Eating beforehand, especially now, might be advantageous. I do not wish to run out of energy in our conversing.
Alright. I might go. I'll probably head back. Just double check it, see if I can come out.
Hmm.
Is that alright?
Good thinking. I'll have to buy some food.
Okay.
Alright. I'll see you all later.
See everybody in a couple of hours.
Wait, are we meeting here?
Here is probably easiest.
Does Janus know that?
He knows nowhere else.
Alright, assume it's here. Gotcha. And then she heads off.
Okay.
Alright then. I'm going to the store and I'm going to go buy some flour.
You do that, Mr. Scoop.
Unless there is a particular scene anyone wants to play out, I'm happy to jump forward to the
Am I
evening.
allowed to go out? Just double checking.
Yes.
That is fine.
Bonnie is once again very much, oh, of course, like, please go have fun on the town.
There is one thing I
And-
would like to do. Oh, sorry.
No. I think as Miss Cotter leaves to meet up with everyone again after eating like a fairly simple vegetarian meal, kind of goes, that's honestly too easy. I was really hoping that she'd keep like. Gotta learn to keep my face off the streets more often. And she takes all the back alleys and all of the dark, shadowy bits in order to get back.
The accountant, you wished?
Yes. I'd like to find a messenger, if possible, of the same service who delivered the note to me.
Yes.
I believe you said there was a courier service.
Yeah.
And essentially, I'm going to write a letter back or a short note, have forwarded to that same bar to be delivered to said captain to say when I'm planning to arrive.
Okay. No worries.
And then yeah, the captain will probably then go spend some time ruminating on his thoughts. Yeah,
Reading
before,
Looking out over the water.
as he tends to
from
do.
the light, looking out over to that lighthouse.
I don't know if he makes it all the way back there, but yeah. There's definitely a point where. Yeah. Well,
I got
we'll.
a few hours to kill.
Yeah.
I do have a thing. I would genuinely like to buy that bag of flour.
You may buy a bag of flour. It'll cost you a silver.
I'll pay that much.
Why am I more afraid than I was before he bought the bag of flour?
You shouldn't be.
Well then,
All right.
let's continue.
A few hours later, the sun has definitely set, and the night sky is above you all as you meet up again on the bridge. Is Janus wearing his disguise?
On the bridge, in the unmistakable spot where he expected to meet everyone, there's a figure clad in a brown hooded robe with a big nose pointing out of it. About Janus's height.
I imagine also with a sword.
Yeah, you can see the still or whatever sword sticking out the back of the robe. The hood is like the robe goes over the top of it.
That's a rather suspicious individual, if I don't say so myself.
That is the point, Scoop.
Well, it seems we're all here.
So suspicious.
Cotta has-
It is auspicious.
Miss Cotter comes and like neatens up the lopsided mustache underneath the nose. Yes, this is perfectly reasonable. I'm just glad you're not wearing bloody blue.
Coop looks concerned and Fussy wants to interject. No, it's supposed to be lopsided. That way they focus on the... Oh, it's alright.
You see a slight look of surprise on Janus's face, and you realize his peripherals in that hood are terrible, and he didn't actually see you coming, and you didn't make any sound on the approach.
No, she did not.
There we go.
I worry about you so much sometimes, I swear. Alright.
It's all right. Takes the hood off. I'm in a disguise.
Mr. Janus,
Right.
what is the
Yes.
name of your grandfather?
You know, that's a far better question than I would like to admit out of character. Holy crap.
Barkley? Barkley Amberwood? I don't know.
That's no. There's too many. Is that too many levels of pun?
I am merely thinking that we obviously cannot call you Janus when we are in this place. Another name might be advantageous. One that you're familiar with, I would have thought. Barkley, I think, is apt, if no objection.
Arkly. Okay.
Disguise is no good if we call you by your name.
If you don't mind, Skip walks up and holds the pen towards you and writes in illusionary script on your cloak, Barkley.
Barkley.
Don't worry, only we can see that.
Janus looking down at. Okay, Barkley. Yes, Barkley.
Janus
that'll
is
do.
at home in bed. Barkley is joining us this evening.
Right.
Understood. Unfortunate, but understood regardless.
I really wish I'd paid more attention to my family tree.
Was your grandfather not around when you were born?
Oh, he's on the other side of the country.
Oh.
Well, so I've been told.
Well, we do not wish to keep our appointments waiting. Is there anything else? The owl's roost is calling.
Yes.
Sorry?
Shall we?
You make your way through the dark streets, dimly lit with lanterns hanging from street posts. Eventually, you find under a, like it's a 4-story building, there's a some stone staircase of leading down underground, with a sign sort of hanging above the staircase that says "The Owl's Roost."
That's to something that's been left for you, by the way, in the Discord, Cosmo, the stream.
Okay. I'll see if I
Before
can.
we... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Before we enter into the building, I kind of just want to quickly stop, just like across the road, basically, kind of thing. Just to confirm, we are simply asking these people to stop their illegal activities in this area and shape up and become decent, law-abiding people. Correct? That is our plan.
Correct.
Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Granted, they may not see it that way, but it is important that we understand our intention together.
And if they want revenge?
Oh, there is definitely possibly that, yes. Admittedly, that might become more of a my problem if you do not wish to become involved.
How's that looking?
Perfect. It's perfect.
What have I done?
Oh yes.
Oh my
It
god.
doesn't.
yes.
It doesn't move as you talk, but
No,
Who's
makes
that
him,
weirdo in the party?
Somehow that makes it even more suspicious.
Please change his name to Barkley.
Please change his name to Barkley. Yes, please.
That's an
Oh,
easy thing.
no.
Oh,
You're
That
welcome.
that would.
While you do that, there is the possibility my affiliations may also become called into question, as it were.
I mean, you're not the only one. Scoop might have a few enemies, potentially.
Oh no, I'm on pretty good terms with my family.
Is your family working this bar?
I don't think so. But you never can know.
Alright.
I had meant people might have a issue with your profession, Mr. Scoop.
Oh, of course, they're officers. We never really see eye to eye, the law and me.
And if they're not doing the law? If they don't do the law on their time off?
Well, I imagine they're out to lunch or perhaps enjoying a light reasoning.
Are we anywhere near that park that first chase ended up at?
No, that's a bit further north.
Okay.
It
Good,
was
'cause that
right
would
next
annoy
door.
the heck out of me.
Just a little bit to the left, especially since you suggested a dive bar.
Okay, well, put your best faces on, everyone. Looks like we're going in.
Miss
Does
Cutter
everyone else need a best face
changes.
as well?
Miss Cutter, I'm good. She tilts her hat, and the version that you see is unfortunately not available yet because I keep forgetting to make it. But is that same darker skinned tanned version with the black hair and human.
Fortunately, I can't put my best face on. I lent it to Barkley over here.
I thought you said it was
Janus adjusts face.
adjust mustache to be slightly cleaner.
I'll just switch you back to Miss Cotter for now.
Thank you. Extra disgruntled. Let's go.
All right. You,
Miss Katha? I think I said her name was Katha.
Katha, as you step through the door at the bottom of the steps, you are hit with the smell of cheap beer and smoke. Your eyes quickly adjust to the low light provided by half a dozen candles. This cramped space is predominantly taken up by a long wooden bar with stools arranged on the floor in front of it. Behind the bar, there is a metal stove against the left wall, and shelves of bottles against the back. The right of the room is taken up by a table and a handful of chairs. There are two doors on the back wall, one to the left behind the bar, and one on the far right, marked with a wooden sign with the words, Officer's Respite, painted on. Manning the bar is a dwarven fellow with a bald head and a bushy brown beard. There are four other people in this room. You recognize Carmen, who is sitting with another human, who has braided silver hair that seems to shimmer in the light. They're sitting at the bar. And on the table to the right, there is a pair of people playing cards. You see a halfling with black skin and black hair, tan skin, and a black goatee, and a Gith, bald with the mottled olive skin, typical of Gith. As you make your way in, the dwarven fellow behind the bar looks up. Can I help you?
I will look over to Carmen, who we already know. Just give them like a nod of recognition.
Miss
I've completely
Katha
forgotten the
has wrapped
captain's
her-
name.
Harkas.
Miss Harkas. Miss Katha has wrapped her arm, kind of looped it with Barclays. Just much like a granddaughter assisting their elderly grandfather.
Oh man.
Good evening. I turn to the bartender. My name is the accountant. I am here to see a Captain Harkas. Kind of gesture over towards the officer's respite door.
Yeah,
Would I understand he is in them?
he's in the back.
Thank you very much. And once again, I give a parting nod to Carmen and begin making my way over to the door.
The reaction from the others when they see the accountant.
They all were looking, like they all turned to look, sort of thing.
Mm-hmm. And the mood?
The mood, sort of, like it's quiet in here to begin with, and they definitely weren't trying to make any noise. They all sort of watch as the accountant like crosses the room to the back door.
So it's got wooden floorboards.
Yes,
Sorry.
this is
Hell
this
yeah.
wooden floorboards. Mostly everything in this room is wood, apart from like the metal stove, like the tables, the bar. Though it has a metal railing like along the front of it.
I just wanted to make sure my shoes made that clicky clack noise when I walked.
Are you like Miss Katha kind of gives a nod by yourself? Or do you
I'm
need
gonna pause for a moment, look back. No. I think it would be advantageous if we were all present. Kind of a show of good faith, if you will.
Right. Grandpa, stay behind me, alright?
When I said he looked older, I didn't mean like elderly.
That doesn't matter.
Okay,
That's what this.
Elves are weird, man. Just accept it.
sure.
Kind of get a quiet, restrained nod.
Alright. I'm going to head in through that door if everyone is behind.
This
Carmen. No, sorry.
is it the door or like a parting curtain or something along those signs?
It's a door.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's sort of in the, like, as you walk. So the door from the steps down, like the one you've just entered through, is sort of like in the middle of the room wall. Does that make sense? Like about in the center of it. This back door is on like the far right.
Right.
Past the bar, past the table on the right as well.
Does anyone follow after us as we start heading towards the back door?
No one's following, but they all. I mean, you can give me an insight check to see what the room is feeling like.
Being in this room, I feel confident I don't need an inside check.
10.
10? Tense, sense, but like,
It's tense.
yeah. I mean, no more tense than what you've seen the accountant sort of
Right.
create just in his usual presence.
Oh, so it's normal. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I like to keep line of sight to the Gith if I can.
Yeah. Well, you're walking past the table where they're playing cards.
And yeah, as we enter into the next area, I'm going to try and maintain that look.
Okay, you'd have to keep the door open. Do that.
Alright, well, if we're closing the door behind us, then there goes that. That's alright.
I will say that Carmen knows this version of Miss Cotter
Yes.
because they've seen it before. And I give like a smile and a light, like not a wave, but like just a smile. I give a smile.
You see, like, Carmen. They give like a slight nod.
Does it look?
And you see they sort of make eye contact with the silver-haired person next to them.
Does the look on Carmen's face read they're walking into a trap, or does it read I feel sorry for you because I can see where this is going, or does it read as a like I tried? I'm sorry.
Honestly, if it reads anything other than we should probably go, then he's a brave man.
I mean, I'd probably have to say that's another insight check on to get Carmen's specific response.
Ooh, much better. 20. Muddy 20.
Muddy 20.
Hashtag big Carmen vibes.
The look in Carmen's eyes to you seems like a how do I explain it? They are expecting that this is going to go bad, but you don't think that they're going to get involved. That makes sense.
Okie
Like, you sort of get the feeling that, like, if things go down, he's gonna bug
You're
out.
out.
Yeah.
That's fair. Okay, cool. I feel like there's a like a understanding nod as she takes Grandpa through the door.
Right. Yeah, as you come into this room, it's a lot smaller. There's not much space in here. It is a small room. It's has a few well-worn couches and armchairs surrounding a small knee-high table that has a candle just dimly illuminating the room, and at the back is like a wooden cabinet. And double remembering there is not enough seats for everyone because there are three people in this room. You see sitting in two of the armchairs there is who you suspect to be Captain Harkas, tall and muscular, but with fine pointed features. The grey-brown skin has darker markings running through it, and their hair is kept tidy in a crew cut. Sitting in an armchair next to them, further away from you, towards the back of the room, is an orc fellow with sort of an apple green skin, and they have dark curly hair hanging around about shoulder length. And across the table from Captain Harkas, sitting on one side of a couch, is a pale-skinned woman, face dotted with freckles, and she has fiery red hair tied back in a short ponytail. And they all are wearing watch uniforms. The orc fellow has sort of a bit of a overcoat over his, and Captain Harkas's one is a bit more fancy with the gold captain symbol of Arkpoint on his shoulder pad. Ah, our guests have arrived. Well, I wasn't expecting multiple. Thank you.
I tend to travel less light these days.
Well, Mr. Accountant. Care to explain where you were and what your activities were last night?
That is a very good question, Mr. Harkas.
I should have.
Am I to take that question to mean that you are currently working? And this is an official visit.
I mean, crime never sleeps. Why should I?
That logistics aside on that, I think you will find I was at my comfortable abode, my beloved animal. We had a nice night, enjoying by the fire, listening to the sounds of the weather outside.
Okay. Well, a follow-up question. Do you happen to know a fire genasi by the name of Pierre Faux?
I've definitely crossed paths with someone by that description, yes. I wouldn't say I know them particularly.
Well, I regret to inform you, Mr. Accountant, that he is dead, and you were the prime suspect in his murder.
That is tragic.
Yes.
I imagine his family must be very distraught by the loss of such an upstanding citizen.
They probably are, yes. So,
Am I to take your suspicions to mean that there is some form of evidence that you possess? Perhaps I could help clear up any confusion, or I ask you some questions of my own.
fortunately, don't really have anything to reveal to you, as you are suspect. Basically, you're under arrest, and that would probably lead to going to trial and knowing the way that the family that you work for works. Trial would probably lead to bribes and backroom deals and you getting off the hook and stuff. So it is very unfortunate that you happened to resist arrest and were in defending ourselves. You didn't survive. And they all stand up.
Truly tragic.
And I would like everyone to roll initiative.
While that questioning, while that questioning was going down, did we have a chance to do anything at all?
If you want to, you can let me know what you were thinking.
If we didn't get anything taken, I would have said that I would have moved Janus behind me.
Okay.
And I would have taken a swig from my flask.
Okay.
Those in my party will note in very crude writing on the side of the flask is illusionary script that reads antitoxin.
Interesting.
Just quickly, on that table, are there any drinks? Or in that cabinet, are there any drinks?
Yeah, so the wooden cabinet at the back, you can't, it's fully wooden, you can't see into it. On the table, on their little, I guess it's a coffee table, but they don't drink coffee. They have a few, like, tankards.
Perfect.
Yeah.
I'll listen to you.
Alright,
So,
And
let's go.
let's go. We'll switch over to
12 initiative.
Going to the battle bar.
going to the battle bar.
As this is all happening, I'm just going to quickly turn and say, Master Berkeley, I advise you remember this moment very well. And if at all possible, ensure that that door stays closed.
This is going to be a very tight fight with everyone.
That's my
Yes.
personal favorite.
Wait, let's go.
Okay.
Oh, that is a tight fight.
I may have to zoom in on this room here. Oop.
Right, I
do.
need to change. My
Okay.
favorite part is that Barclay's doing this with
Gorgeous.
the mustache on. So can you remember to move that PNG over to Janus's spot?
Okay, and I'll see if I can add that again.
So
Oh,
worth
it's
it.
probably
You should be
facing
able
the,
to find-
if it's facing the wrong way, just leave it that way. That's even better.
Give me a second. Just find it again.
Just so good.
I just read my initiative score.
There we are.
Yes. Perfection. Perfection.
Um,
God. Wait, how did you? Oh wait, right.
yeah, so what was everyone's initiative score?
12 for for Scoop.
Who got 12? Sorry. Anyone above 20?
Oh, that's where it should be.
No one above 20? 15 to 20.
18.
18 for Miss Cotter. Uh, 10 to 15.
That'd be 12 for Scoop.
And 13 for Janus.
15 for Janus. And the accountant?
Ooh.
2.
Oh,
Lovely.
man.
Well,
Accountant, what the heck?
I have a
Um,
neg to initiative, alright? Leave me alone.
and I'm going to arrange everyone. So I assume the accountant was here in the front.
Beautiful.
Um,
I'm gonna hit that man with the couch.
love
Fair
it.
enough.
Miss Cotter, where would you be standing?
In front of Janus, wherever I can. So if Janus is by the door, then she is probably in front of that.
Yep. And then Scoop, are you happy to stand behind?
I'm happy to stand in that square just above. Yeah, that's the one.
The
Such a
only
tight
place
fight,
you
my
can fit.
god.
This is an extremely tight fight. Whole bar
The
that we're
tightest
just
fight.
ignoring. I should have seen that coming.
Oh,
This is where he wanted to start the fight. This is where he's got to deal with it.
That's
I
true.
thought you were going to
I-
be having this many people.
I should have had him come out to you guys. That's on me.
That's all right. It means that there's less people to deal with.
Potentially, yeah. Alrighty, let's get into it. And first up is the captain himself.
Oh man.
He rolled very well for initiative.
Oh. Boo.
So as he stands up, he pulls out a large, basically a hammer, but like, yeah, it's basically a war hammer,
Oh, really?
and takes a swing at the accountant.
What irks me more about this is that I haven't taken a chance to remove my jacket.
Again?
He started it.
Yeah, that's true. That's 2 hits.
Oof.
Does anyone have any chance to react if they want to?
No. You don't get your reaction until your first turn has happened.
Ooh.
Hmm.
That is 14 bludgeoning damage as he smacks the accountant right in the shoulder. trying to
Damn.
push him down. And Mr. Hark, like Captain Harkas, is a while not as wide as the account, is definitely as tall, like same eye level.
Big. Just a reminder that I've got my paladin auras.
Yep.
Around.
Yeah, and as he hits the accountant, he basically looks at the rest of you and is like, "You sure you want to join him?"
No doubt whatsoever.
And then up next is Miss Cotter.
To which Miss Cotter says, "He owes me dinner, so."
Also,
In typical Miss Cotter faction, I just want to very quickly double check the. Where is it? Okay, I do not have that aura up, but I have the other. Okay, cool. Thank you. Miss Cotter is going to channel divinity onto her feather duster that she pulls out from her skirts. And I'm going to channel divinity for poison strike.
Okay.
So you see a faint purple glow on the outside, much like the emote planned. And she goes to smack a bitch, for lack of a better word. That's a 17.
Who are you hitting there? Is just the person next to you?
Oh, yes, I suppose.
So the,
I mean, I'd like to be able to jump to get in front of the. I wanted to hit the guy, but given that somebody is doing the thing, I guess.
Yeah. So, the redheaded human woman is right next to you. The orc is in the armchair at the back there.
All right. In that case, I'm going for L, I guess.
Yes.
L is redheaded? My notes are wrong.
Oh.
17.
17 hits.
Awesome. So that's additional 2d10 poison damage on my death adjuster.
Oof.
Character sheets, why? I think I would be a little bit more prepared for this. So that is 6 points of bludgeon. Do you want them
Just in total.
damages separate? Okay, just in separate. That's 10.
10.
Including poison damage.
Ooh.
As the strike happens, and you see like where it hits, and the feathers kind of go poof, and if it's hit skin, the skin around that area start to go a little bit black.
You don't see that through their uniform.
The thing. Just a heads up, I got that wrong. It's plus my paladin level, so that's 15.
Hey.
All right, and this lasts a minute, and extra attack.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's good. 15 to hit.
15 is not enough. As they see the second swing coming, they pull up their own little club and like block it.
Okay. Cool. Can I bonus action throw a knife?
Yes.
Cool. I'm aiming for Harkas's eyes.
Yeah, you'll have disadvantage because ranged attack.
That's fine.
Yeah.
It's Harkas.
Harkas. Yeah, but you're right next to someone. Making a range attack while in 5 feet of someone is disadvantage.
All right, cool. That is 16 to hit.
Does not. It like clings off his big shoulder pad and
Dear.
embeds itself in the wall behind him.
All
and
right.
he like gives a quick glance at this
Made with this lady with the feather duster?
Yeah, this lady with a feather duster who's just throwing a knife at him. He's like,
And smacked this person in the arm.
yeah.
Oh, yes? Can I help you? That's it.
Yep.
That's what I got.
Cool. So up next would be Janus, but before he gets to act,
Son of a.
the orc stands up and pulls a wand out of his jacket,
Oh man.
and
9.
Damn, that is unexpected.
It's not. It's just annoying.
the accountant. Could you please make a wisdom saving throw? You are muted.
May I ask what type of effect that is against?
It's the whole
Is
person
it
spell.
charm?
No.
Okay. Cool. Wisdom save. Oh, easy. I'm best at wisdom save. 17.
Yeah. This orc stands up and says some arcane words, pointing the wand at the accountant, and you feel a force sort of start to grip you, and you're too strong. Like you just like it doesn't stop you at all.
Free action to talk.
Yeah. You can say something in response.
I growl back in Orcish to him. I say, your actions will be on the wrong side of this evening.
His response to that is, I think that come down to who wins this evening.
That is already decided.
And then Janus.
Okay.
Barkley.
gonna-
It's Barkley, remember?
Sorry, Barkley. It is Barkley.
I'm gonna step through Scoop and forwards 5 feet so that I'm in line with Miss Cotter and the accountant.
Alright. Right next to the captain.
Let's see. And with a flick of the coat, the sword comes out, blazoned with like the city colors and the amberwood crest on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
And he points it directly at the captain's face.
Okay.
Is this what justice is? Tears the mask off. You are a disgrace. Fainting attack.
Okay.
There's the person that's just removed the mustache. The fake bulbous nose and glasses. I love it.
So I can get rid of that then? I'll just
yep.
put it down here.
It's to the side.
Yeah,
to the
it's
side.
just on the ground.
Safely behind the couch, hopefully, or something.
I prefer to think he's only ripped off the mustache.
Yes, I like it.
That's all one piece.
We did
I
just
assume
say
it's one
you
piece.
did adjust it.
I did.
If you give me
I
one
did do that.
second, I will fix
Alright,
this.
expend a superiority dice and use a bonus action. So there goes my bonus action. Harkas is my target. Next attack has advantage. I'm going to roll his ass.
You hope.
That's the idea. Come on, dice. Nat 20.
Woo!
Thank you,
Nat
advantage.
20!
Screw you,
Oh, yeah.
Captain.
Well. Alright.
Let's see. How many d10s do I need for this? Let's see.
Oh,
I
it's
have-
also
It's-
a maneuver, yeah.
Yeah, it's
I have
your.
a thing.
It would be 2d10 plus your. Twice your. maneuver dice or whatever they're called.
So essentially 16
Oh, sorry.
plus.
I have given you a thing.
Other maneuver. Oh, hello. Is
Yeah,
that
you double all the dice. So
No,
the
I
spirit
thought we
die
were
attacks
doing
with damage roll?
What is it?
It's-
Not
wait,
shitty crew.
I thought it was max
Oh,
plus roll.
sorry, yes, you're right. We're doing
I'm just wondering if fainting attack
Sorry.
get like
Yes.
the superiority dice gets.
yeah,
Yes,
the
it
superiority
does.
dice. So
All of
so it is 10 plus your superiority
Plus
dice is
8.
8 plus 8 plus your strength
Plus 6.
plus a d10 plus a d8.
Wait, what did I
Yes. Also, I have adjusted the glasses for you, Cosmo.
Okay.
Say, what do we do? So
Okay.
that's 18 plus double strength makes 24 plus a d8 and a d10.
Strength only once.
Oh, strength only once?
Okay.
You only double
Alright, 21.
21.
21. Plus these two dice, which is an 8 and a 4. So 33 damage.
33 damage.
Woo!
That is a nasty gash. Yeah, like
And that's just my first attack for the turn.
yeah, Harkus
that one-
looks a bit confused at this person who's just ripped off their mustache. And in the confusion, you manage to like stab him like right across the ribs.
Excellent.
You
I
hear
am.
you hear
I'm
it like
aiming for the crest on his uniform.
nice. Yeah. Like you don't puncture the armor, but like you hear it like make a loud very like it would definitely leave a bruise under his plate.
Excellent. I'm gonna hit him again.
Go for it.
That one not so much. I know for a fact a 15 is not sufficient to hit unless
No.
he's somehow lost
A
AC in the
15
last
does
half
not
turn.
hit Cap.
That's right. Yeah, so I assume he recoils after that one, and the second one does not connect.
Yeah. He adjusts himself take quickly, and you do manage to. Your sword goes a bit wide, and you cut open a bit of the couch.
Whoops.
Scoop.
Alrighty. I will alter all the number 9, my trusty hand crossbow. I'll use steady aim as a bonus action and level it at this this orc across the room.
Mhm.
So the bonus action steady aim gives me advantage. It's like a sneak attack. Alright.
Wow.
So what's my bonus to hit? Plus 6. Okay, so 21 to hit. So close to a mighty 20.
That definitely
that's
hits this.
one. Let's add some d6 to that. Your sneak attack is awesome. Oh, okay. So I'm rolling 4d6. That is 12 plus 3. That's 15 piercing damage.
Nice.
As you lean
Um,
around the accountant and loose the crossbow bolt, it you see it embed itself in this poor orc's thigh.
Oh,
And he's
managed
like,
shooting.
"Oh." And that's your turn.
That's my turn.
It's your turn. Then cool. At the end of that, you will hear some footsteps outside the door.
Which, trying to get through. It's got her socket at it.
In that case, if you're standing in front of it,
I am.
make a strength check.
I believe in
And-
you.
Just a reminder, I have alert, so I probably heard this coming.
Yes, that's
That's
why I'm giving you this chance to hold the door shut.
That's a 19.
Yeah, you hear these footsteps rushing towards the door, and you quickly brace yourself against it, and it is like a thunk as someone hits the side of it, but doesn't open.
If someone's got a chance, if you could drag the couch over here, that would be really lovely.
As you say that, The woman on the couch with in fire red hair. Like, I think we should leave the couch where it is. And swings their club at you.
Is it a club or a truncheon?
It's like a big
15
truncheon.
AC.
Cool.
15 AC.
15. Well, that's a pair of threes.
I'd like to think that as they've gone to swing it, as Kodo goes, really? Like, I asked for a couch, not an idiot.
And the accountant.
Okay. So, as part of my move action,
Yes.
I would like to stow my jacket that I have been like carefully unbuttoning throughout the last couple seconds.
Yep.
And I'm going to lay it over the couch between Janus and, between Barkley and Scoop.
He did remove the mustache.
So it's Bark.
And as part of that movement, I'm going
Harkas.
to move 10 or 2 squares forward, or 2 squares to the left, I should say.
Okay. Yep.
I don't think that leaves anyone's threat zones, and I'm just going to step over that table.
Yep.
You said there was a drink on there. There was some kind of. Was there a bottle there? Sorry.
Yeah. There was like a half drunken tankard there.
Yes, sweet. See, as I walk, I will say to Captain Harkas, I said, "You see, Captain, the problem here is that I'm your problem, but I'm not your real foe." And as I do that, I'm going to grab that tankard in a swinging motion and making just my general melee attack. I'm going to try and crunch it into the side of the other orc's head.
Yep. Roll me an attack roll.
Oh, 15.
Ooh. As you swing it towards him, he sees it coming in the last minute and like ducks out of the way. It just goes over his head. He's still holding onto it though.
Rookie mistake. He didn't expect the backswing as I then across the other side of his face.
Yep.
That's worse.
No.
Kind of pause for a moment between those two, like after that second thing. You are surprisingly good at this. And I will down the rest, like the last drags that are in the bottom of this faggot I've been flagging around.
Yeah, most of it is spilled out at this point, but there's a mouthful at least.
And I'm going to flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Hit him with a cross and an uppercut that he's not seeing coming. All right, 16 and 24.
Those both hit.
Not stunning strike, just punchy punch.
Yep.
6, 2, 12, 14.
14. Yeah, as you like finish the drink and like discard the tankard, you see him like go to step on his knee, like his leg that has just been shot, and he like winces in pain, eyes closed for a second. You take the opportunity to just like lay into him a couple of times as he staggers back, catches himself on the armchair.
And without looking at him, I'm going to take one more step over to that glass, that cabinet.
Yep.
Now, can I see a bottle? Oh, you may not realize, but when I flurry of blows, I take the disengage action by default.
Yes, drunken monks.
Woo!
I'm going to start looking for something to drink, and as I do this, I don't look at the orc, I say, "Stay seated." I'm giving him every chance I can.
Yep.
Every single one.
That's fair.
I'm having a really good day, guys.
It's
Like,
great.
it's the same day. My turn.
Yeah. And we're back to the top of the order with the captain himself. Well, his main target just walked past, but the person who just
Cold
struck him,
shouldered him.
it's right next to him. He's like,
Fucking try it, big guy. Come on, bring it on.
I get hurt.
Not actually saying that in character. Like, it's just,
yeah.
I am so ready for this fight.
He's just like, well, you asked for it. That's one hit.
Versus a 17, I believe you.
Janus, take
Fuckness.
8 bludgeoning damage.
How about I don't do that? I'm going to use my reaction and expend a superiority dice to parry.
Okay.
There you go. Allows me to reduce the damage by my superiority dice plus my dex mod. Which in this case is 3. Woohoo!
Turtle?
Suits you, sir. 3 plus dex.
Yep, that was the total.
Oh, like 3 total. Okay, so take 8.
So I take
Sorry, 5.
take
5
damage.
5 bludgeoning damage.
Ah.
The like you go to parry, but you weren't really
But it's a
expecting
hammer.
how strong he really is, and he still manages to like thump you, just not as badly. Miss Cutter.
I'm still dealing with the. I need that couch. Like, I can't do this if I don't have a couch, and I suppose the body's gonna do. That's a 23 to hit with the Death or Duster.
Against the
L.
Yep. 23 hits.
Yeah. That is total damage. 3 bludgeoning and wait, no, hang on. 5 bludgeoning. I know how to math. And hang on. Sorry. 6 plus 7 plus 5. 18?
18.
18.
All right, so 18 plus 5. So 18 poison damage, 5 regular damage.
Isn't the poison strike but just 1 hit?
No, it's 1 minute.
Is it 1 minute until you hit?
No. It's the once per short rest ability. It's for a minute.
Oh,
It's for a minute.
damn.
It's 2d10 plus my paladin level for 1 minute. The poison lasts for 1 minute.
All right.
It's my channel divinity.
Yeah.
Whatever I'm divining.
What auras do you have? Sorry, just quickly.
I just realized we're not high enough level for me to activate any of my auras yet.
Okay, cool. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I should check that.
Cause that would be useful.
So useful.
Very, very.
So that's my
First
was my
attack.
first hit,
Yep.
and the second attack is a 17.
All right. As you go to make that second attack, it looks like it's going to land, and then basically in a similar style that you just saw Janus do, this lady parries and deflects the blow.
All right, bonus action knife.
Yep.
If I can, just on her arms, anything.
Yep.
Oh God, where are these when I need to block a door? 23 again.
That hits.
Where's my D4? Where is my knife? You'd think with the rate that I accidentally step on these, I'd be able to find one faster. 3 damage.
3.
It ain't much.
Something.
1 plus 2 is 5. No. Wait.
All right.
How's she looking?
Hmm?
How's she looking?
She's looking hurt, but definitely not out of the fight.
Sweet. That only inert body is easier to use.
Hmm.
enough muscle to block the door. It's important.
You hear the all right. With the fighting that's going around, the orc is sort of looking between all four of you, in terms of like waving his wand kind of wildly. Decides. Has a look of like decision in his eyes, points it at Scoop.
Oh man.
Scoop, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. Wisdom saving.
As he's like saying these arcane words, he like grits his teeth and pulls the bolt out of his leg and just like tosses it across the room.
Thanks for that back. That's 16.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yay!
It's fine. You pass. Nothing happens.
Words of encouragement. Nothing
Like-
happens.
You see the wand tip like glow, and that's all you see. Janus.
Okay. Stepping down very slightly off of the couch and onto solid floor. I'm gonna burn my bonus action to assume a parrying stance, courtesy of the Blade Mastery feat. Thank you.
Yep.
I get +1 AC to the start of my next turn.
Okay.
And I am going to lay into the captain.
Yep.
Just one swing after another, after another. The first attack is a 22 to hit.
That hits.
That is a total of 13 slashing damage. And the second attack is a 23 to hit
That also hits.
with a total of 7 damage.
Yep.
My AC is currently 18.
Good to know. Scoop.
My turn, I assume? Yep. Okay. I'm going to pull out my thieves' tools, move to that door, and attempt to keep it closed.
Okay.
He locked the door.
I'm going to assume Dex and thieves' tools proficiency.
Yes, Dex and Thieves Tools proficiency. Okay.
All right, that is a 15.
15. While this would usually be probably enough to lock the door, you feel like with it being banged on and rattled around, you can't quite get the lock in place. You feel you're very close, but it just you couldn't secure it as you almost go to do it. It jostles and you lose your position.
All right. No, don't worry. I got this. I'm no stinky couch. I'll just hang out in that position down there.
Yep.
And I'll
Sorry.
So I'll move you. just
What's the
down.
light level in here?
It's kind of dim light. Like it's just a single candle currently illuminating the room. It's just,
Sorry,
we're-
I would
yeah.
like to use.
Oh man, if that gets knocked over.
At least my skulker feat gives me the ability to hide in dim light, so I'll use my bonus action to hide.
Nice.
Nice.
Stealth roll.
No worries.
21.
21.
Ooh.
All right.
Are you
That-
hiding behind Miss Cotta?
Yes.
Is that what's happening?
It's pretty much what's
100%.
happening.
Also, just to double check, is Janus next to Miss Cotta, or is Janus?
No, he's up against the top wall.
Actually,
It's when-
I step back down onto the floor a little bit, so I'm like very slightly lower than that.
Like halfway between there.
Yeah, more or
Like,
less.
still be diagonal.
I mean, I'll say that. No, he's next to Scott.
All right, that works. Yeah, if you guys are happy with that.
Absolutely.
if you move down after the account moves, that's fine with me. Then we have. All right. I need both Miss Cotter and Scoop to make a strength check.
That is not my forte.
It's alright, it's mine. Is it just a strength check or a strength saving throw?
Just
Is
a
it
check.
athletics?
Alright.
Oh, okay. That's an
it-
8.
That's an 18.
18 is sufficient. Still feel someone trying to break through the door, but
I like the idea that Scoop was like, hey, and then like taps it. And Scotter's just like, stay shut!
Keeps trying to unlock it. It's got his thieves' tools in the locking mechanism. The door's pushed, hits him in the head. Oh, drops his tools, picks him back up again.
Where I heard something behind me.
Man, the room
Kinda
service
cursing.
here is incredible.
so while
Stop it nothing to get to.
while you're preoccupied holding the door shut, this lady's gonna swing at you again.
Yay.
Those both hit.
Oh god, ouch.
Oh, I don't like that.
Take 16 bludgeoning damage
Ooh,
Miss Cotter?
Nasty.
as these 2 blows strike you.
Just to double check, what do we count as bloodied again?
I was going 10 or less.
Okay, cool.
Ooh.
She's fine. I would say that like as it hits, where is she hitting me?
You're like shouldered up against the wall, yeah? Up against
Yeah.
the door. She struck you sort of one in the stomach and then one like on the shoulder that's not against the door.
All right. Is the weapon? It was bludgeoning damage.
Yes, it's like a big
Alright.
big like imagine a large baseball bat almost.
Oh, that's fine. Cool. That doesn't change anything. Sweet. Continue.
Okay. And with that, it's back to the accountant.
Don't like that. I don't like that at all.
I think you hear Miss Cotter go, "Oh, really?"
I don't like that noise. Okay. Just quickly, how big would you say, size-wise, that L is? Lean, average, heavy.
Average. Athletic though.
Sweet.
Um
The accountant.
about
with all
between
his-
Miss Cotter and Janus in height.
That's not saying much. Miss Cotter's
The
shortest and
accountant is
mighty.
going to step onto there couch across from L.
Yes.
I wasn't sure if that would flip the couch due to the weight imbalance, but I thought I would ask.
I mean, if you
and
step
I'm-
onto the arm, potentially. If you step onto the cushion, you're fine.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So first swing, I'm just up there in a flash, halfway through the punch motion as they like kind of realize that
Yeah.
my presence is there. First swing is going to be 16 to hit.
As you step up, out of the corner of her eye, she sees you coming and like raises her baton to block that first hit.
Excellent. Second swing, 18 to hit.
That does it.
May I request a saving throw, please?
You
Against stunning
may.
strike. Con save 15 to beat.
That is a 15 exactly.
All right, beat it.
Yep.
And
Also,
will
I have your
continue-
DC here as yeah, I have your DC here as 13. Is that wrong?
I could be wrong, or you could be wrong.
Yeah.
All right, we'll check after this. Sorry.
Yes.
Next two aren't stunning. I'm just punching.
Punching.
Oh, double threes. Miss.
Yes. What did that first that actual hit do in terms of damage though? Because that still does
Oh,
damage.
I forgot it hit.
Stunning strike hit
8 points.
8 points. Cool, thank you. clock her good in the side of the head, and she like steps back out of your reach, which is significant. But
I think people have just accepted that Janus can probably take the captain, and under the circumstances, they're probably right.
I have absolutely no doubt Janus can take the
also, you would have moved out of
I know.
his range.
Yeah.
So as
I
you,
don't care about him.
yeah, as
I need
you step
him to
away
know
from
that.
the orc, he swings at you with a little short sword.
Look at him go.
And that's a hit.
Hot damn.
You take 5 slashing damage.
Yeah, time to
That's
draw
okay.
that and everything.
Excellent. Yeah, right? I know. It's crazy. He's got a sword in one hand, wand in the other. That's fine. He already knows what happened to the last person who came at me with a wand.
Oh dear.
Ooh, alright.
Back up to the
It's
captain.
my turn. Alright, Dice. I need you to do good this
Right.
time.
Ugh. What's the captain gonna do? I think.
Is he observant enough to see the amberwood colors?
On the sword that just hit him, he may have other things to be thinking about right about now.
That's
Make
true.
a perception check for him. Alright. I will just say, like, just in terms of Janus being recognized, like, while certain like politicians and stuff probably know about Janus's existence, like, people know the Lord has a son. Most people probably don't know what his name is or what he looks like. Like, the average citizen has probably never seen Janus, because Janus is a bit of a
Probably
recluse.
Not recognize him on the street.
Still,
Yeah.
I don't want that to change.
No.
This is far too fancy a sword for some pleb to be walking around with, especially with the crest on it.
Yes.
Uh,
That's the other thing. Is the Amberwoods are usually known for using maces.
Yes.
I think we've established that.
Yeah.
Yes, the house weapon's a mace.
This
Marcus
captain
is
is just
using a sword.
yeah. He's not too happy with this person swinging a sword at him, so he's gonna try and put him down. Ooh, that's a
Ha! No, it isn't.
oh yeah, no it isn't. You lucky son of a.
Oh.
No, it isn't.
Well, it's still 2
Forgot
hits.
about that.
Dude, I'm so glad I got that armor.
Rich people.
Oh
honestly.
wait, no, you're in a
19.
parrying stance. One of them is not a hit. You are hit once.
Yay!
You went from having the shit kicked out of you, and now you're like, oh, I got mildly tapped.
That's still 11 damage,
That is okay.
but it could have been a lot
It could have been
worse.
so much worse.
Yeah, as the captain swings his big hammer at you twice, you manage to parry one of them, and then he like sort of uppercuts you up right into the ribs, and you feel that like that force probably would have done a lot of damage, but your mastercrafted armor underneath your robes like holds tight and prevents the worst of it.
Nice.
And Miss Cotter, how do you respond to this?
Oh, by pummeling the shit out of the person in front of me, as I have been doing the last year on.
That's fair.
Oh god. Huh, alright, that's fine. That's a 23 to hit again, because I keep rolling 18s.
Yeah.
Yeah, get on the table. Less good in terms of damage, though. That's 15 damage total.
Yeah, that's still
How are they looking?
hurt. They're not dead.
Oh, but they could be, and that's annoying.
I learned from the
So
last
I'm
bit.
gonna do it.
learned from the
I'm gonna
last
do-
fight. I gave these people a lot more HP.
Oh,
In
they
that
already had
case,
so
I'm
much.
I'm already doing, and I'm doing it again.
Not letting this fight end in one round again.
18 to hit.
18. That hits.
Awesome. Okay, I should have declared that before. I was gonna say bonus action. What do you call it? Wrathful Smite, but sorry, Divine Smite.
Here, I'll love it.
You allow it?
You're angry.
Yay, that's 4 d8s. She's mad. So I'm flavoring this as Miss Cotta mad. Would like to poison very much. Big owies. Could I say? All right. Oh, now I have to do math. Wait, that's a 6. That's a d6. What are you doing in that? Oh, that's good. 10, 15, 24, 27, plus 2, 29. Miss Cotta's mad.
Yep. Okay. Oh, wow.
Yikes.
Yeah. Describe what that looks like. Just like
I
what
think
does Miss
I would
Cotta's
like to-
smite look like?
I would like to say that, much like the purple energy that kind of leaks over, it's interesting. It kind of runs through the air. The divine light kind of looks like a mixture of fire and water. And as it like pummels into whoever this, did I knock him out?
Not yet.
Oh, cool.
Very close
I would
though.
have liked.
It looks like one more
I
hit
would
will
have
probably
liked-
take him down.
I would have liked to honestly do an accountant and uppercut them through the jaw, like lifted it up
Yep.
and made their head snap back
Yeah.
as I take a knife and then throw it at them, please.
Yes.
Wait, no, I can't. I used Divine Sight.
You
Ignore me.
use your bonus
I can't do
action.
it. And I'm like, if we knock her out, we can use her as a doorstop. So can we please hurry up with that? Where's Scoop? Cannot see the trigger behind her. 'Cause you're-
Also, the part where if we knock her out, we can like not kill a police officer today.
Well, I'm not-
Also that.
That is a
That's-
thing. If you
Oh.
knock someone unconscious, I'm gonna have to make death saves.
Oh,
Just be
it's
aware.
I just got like.
These
I
are
think like as
members
as
of the
that
watch.
gets.
Aw,
It's like
NPCs
the-
get
if-
death saves. Aw.
That's cute.
I'm not just gonna let them.
If somebody says that, it's just like, oh, so we're not killing them. Whoops.
Seeing the magic flow through this feather duster and how hurt their ally is looking, Miss Cotta, please make a wisdom saving throw.
Gotcha, fam. Let's go.
Someone
go. I
has
got
to fail
negative.
this at some point.
It's a 0, baby. it was a nat 1, and then it was -1.
Wow. Miss Cotta, you have. She's a humanoid you see within range. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be paralyzed for the duration. You are paralyzed. You,
think,
as
you-
you
Yeah.
uppercutted the
Yep.
lady in front of you, you feel your limbs start to just stiffen as like a outside force holds you in place.
I think you see panic over her eyes.
Hmm.
Like, familiar panic.
I feel this may be a sensation Miss Cotta has felt before.
Yep, for sure.
Janus, you're up.
Well, that shit ain't gonna fly. Gonna sidestep again.
Mhm.
This time pretty much on top of the coffee table.
Yep.
Well, the
On
table.
top of the table.
Treating is difficult
So now-
terrain, but like it's such a small room, it doesn't matter.
No more line of sight for you, pal. Right. And, let's see. I've got this bonus action cocked and ready to go. What to use it on?
So you step up onto the table towards this orc who is holding their wand towards Miss Cotter, you know, a short sword in their other hand.
Man, if I had disarming strike, that'd be great. But I don't. So, I'm going to... Actually, maybe blocking that line of sight's a bad idea. Oh, she'll be right. So my AC's dropped back down. Bonus action, fainting attack on the captain again.
On the captain? Okay.
Yes. So I get advantage on the next attack. And that is a 25 to hit.
That hits.
Good. And that is 19 slashing damage.
Yep. That's... Ouch.
I'm not taking the shit from this guy. Not friggin' having it.
Poor captain's uniform is looking tattier and tattier as you go.
Good, he doesn't deserve to wear it.
That's what I want to hear.
Start seeing the the plate armor from underneath the tunic showing through.
Our boy's grown up so much.
It's all coming together.
Gonna point the sword at the orc.
Mhm.
So, you're next. And then backhand slash towards the captain again. That is a 24 to hit.
That hits.
Good.
Janus is
10
mad.
damage.
10 damage.
That is bad.
No longer in a defensive stance. We are going offense now.
The best defense.
Oh yes.
Scoop. You've Miss Cotter has just frozen sort of beside you. You kind of feel her stiffen up and
I once again yell across the room. Hey! I still know magic! Probably shouldn't have yelled that because I'm hiding. But can I make the attack before yelling that? If not, I'm still okay with it.
I really like the idea that you say it as you like go to shoot.
You know,
Like,
from the orc's possibly seated position, you could probably fire between Janus's legs.
Oh, the orc did stand up to point his wand.
okay.
I'm gonna, you know what, Scoop, roll me a fate roll before you make the stack.
Oh, a fate roll. Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey.
See if he's.
Got this. I have a plan. I just remembered that those dice don't work because they're both just D10s. Let's try the ones that actually have numbers on them. 51.
He won. All right, you have advantage on this attack.
I hope you gave him a 50-50 chance of making that.
You did. 1 point.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Fair enough.
13 does not hit. I am sorry.
Funnily enough, though, technically, well, I imagine me yelling revealed my position, so I'll use my bonus action to hide again.
Behind the corpse that is Miss Cotter in a hot second if
Yes.
I get hit while I'm paralyzed.
You may roll a stealth roll.
Very well. 11.
All right. Yeah, okay. You don't feel that you're nearly as hidden as you were before you yelled and
I'm
shot
a
at them.
paralyzed person? What?
Yeah. And speaking of the paralyzed person, they're not up against the door anymore.
Yep.
Or at least not holding themselves against it. Scoop,
I
please
mean,
make a strength
I'm
check.
frozen. I'm frozen against the door.
Okay, D20. You're my friend. I made you.
How much?
19! Woo!
Ooh.
I have a 0 strength.
Woo!
Yep. Yeah. You
Just a little longer.
Dice monger.
you turn back towards the door, and with all your strength, just like brace up against it as you feel someone else slam against it again, and you just hear swearing on the other side. Honestly,
What do you have to swear about? You're not the one holding this thing.
stop holding it.
Stop pushing on it. It'll go back and forth like this for a bit.
Yep.
Why don't you? Why don't you?
Oh.
No, you hang up.
And
We're in trouble.
Hey, you stone cold me.
Yeah.
the
Ooh.
this redheaded woman, surrounded on all sides,
Yep.
is not going down without a fight.
Be a lot cooler if you did.
I mean, at least she's accepted the fate that is inevitably befalling her.
She's yeah, it's gonna be 50-50.
The question
Between-
is she's going to take out Miss Crotta.
Yeah, she's
Same
like,
time.
there is an easy target there, but there's also a very scary man next to me.
Mm-hmm. That is correct.
The man on the
As we're
table is
talking
clearly
about
preoccupied
Harkas-
with the captain, so that's not.
Could you tell by the glasses?
Okay.
Who are we swinging at?
You see her get her focus back on after being slammed by a feather duster. And just swing right at Miss Cotter's head.
Yep, I figured it was coming. Does it an auto crit because I'm paralyzed?
Yeah.
If
Yep.
she hits.
If she hits. She has advantage on hitting.
She has to beat a 15.
Yeah.
It's not much.
Let's see. That beats a 15. That's,
Well, one.
I mean, that's a crit, but it's an auto crit.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so that's 16 plus 6. 22. 20.
So remember how I asked you? Miss Cotter's down.
Oof.
And I'm not too sure if that thing that I asked you about activates because hold person's currently in effect.
Wait, what thing?
The tooth.
Teeth?
Remember? Backup plan. I have one use.
Oh, right. I don't
Does
think it
that
would.
work or no?
You are
Alright.
paralyzed.
Miss Cotter's down.
Okay.
None of you can heal.
You can stabilize. With that, I'll quickly switch Miss Cotter to a different look.
And you said we wouldn't be able to reveal these. Look at you taking me out.
Miss
I
Cotter is...
genuinely thought it's just like little X's appear over her eyes. Everything else is the same.
No. If you get down to low enough health, you have a battle damage sprite.
Wild.
Yeah.
I worked real hard on these.
And with that, it's the accountant's turn. You
I
see...
mean, I think we know what's coming here.
Yeah.
Mm.
You see Miss Cotter held up with magic. Sort of her head take this club to the head, and her eyes roll back in her skull. And you can tell that she's unconscious.
Do not like that.
It
I'm
was
not gonna
such a
say anything.
it was such a good day.
Mm-hmm.
I was having a really good day.
First attack.
Mhm.
Nat 20.
Ooh, poetic.
Yep. What's that minimum damage? Would be
Before rolling, 15.
Damn.
that'll take her out. Would you like to describe it?
Hmm. It's not as polite as usual. And it's not even a punch. With his left hand, he swings, the whole body moves with it, but it's left arm that's focused. As the red-haired person turns, I'm to catch their face with my very large hand,
Hmm.
almost enveloping them, and I crush it into the wall.
Nice.
The wooden wall.
I am not doing non-lethal damage. I was certain of that one fact until about a minute ago.
Okay.
Technically,
I move
16.
over to T.
Okay.
I swing at T.
Mm-hmm.
First one will be 11 to miss.
Mm-hmm.
Bonus action flurry. 17 to hit.
As you swing towards them, they bring their wand up, and a spark of energy blocks your blow. They cast shield.
22 to hit.
22 still hits with shield.
Four points of damage. Rolled a 1.
Dang.
I like to think that it's like this huge swing that comes like this rounding right hand and it cracks into the shield. And there's like a moment as the shield holds, and then the shield does not hold.
Yeah.
And the fist just crashes through into the side of him. But I have the
Nice.
most deadpan look. There's no anger there. This is a fact that is happening to you right now.
Nice.
I end my turn.
I love how tense this chat is right now.
Ooh. The captain, seeing his officer's like limp body, sort of still like the wall
I
behind.
like to think the wall holds it there.
Yeah, that's it. Like their head is like the wall sort of buckled and splintered behind the head, and they're just sort of stuck there. You see blood dripping down the wall behind them. And in anger, he just yells and swings his hammer at the accountant. I'd like to say they make contact, but you take no damage. You don't feel this at all, as this hammer blows like rain down on you.
This makes me excited. My hands
Yeah.
are all sweaty.
Miss
Oh,
Miss Cotter, please make a death saving throw.
Yeah, let's go. 10.
That's pass. Pretty sure.
it's on the
Just-
money.
Yeah. One pass.
I think. Are you doing death throws visions?
Yeah, we can do. If you wish to say what she
Sweet.
sees, as she's
Um,
fading in unconsciousness.
She sees two small figures running off down a beach. They're almost identical.
Hmm.
If not for the one kicking the other in the back.
Mr. Dungeon Master,
Yes.
may I request a concentration saving throw after I hit him in the head?
Oh. The hold person.
Yeah.
That's a nat 20.
choice.
Hmm. Should remove them from there.
Honestly, that makes what I'm about to do a little easier.
Um, after you punched him in the head, he whips his, like, seeing his shield break, sort of whips his wand and traces like a sigil in front of him, and you see a sort of an aura around him glowing. He just sort of holds ready. This orc has got a slight glow to his body. And then we go to Janus.
What kind of action is it to pull something out of a bag?
Depends on what it is.
Bonus
I'd probably say a bonus action.
I can tell
Alright.
you that sheathing unsheathing is a part of the movement action, and using an item is an action, but drawing one out may not be.
Tell me what you want to do, and I'll
Alright.
let you know.
So, reaching behind himself with one hand, Janus is going to reach into a little pouch on his back. It's like sort of, like a little back pocket pouch thing. And draw a small bottle filled with red liquid.
Aww. If you make it.
Look back, yell, Scoop, use this! And pass it to Scoop.
Is he rolling it across the floor?
How are you
gently,
passing it?
Or is he
Scoop
throwing it
is not
at Scoop?
right next to you.
Oh dear. And if I move at all, I'll trigger an opportunity attack from Orc Friend over here.
Yes.
How are we doing distance? Is diagonals allowed?
Seeing it, well, it doesn't seem to be using much of a grid, so.
There is a good.
Oh no, there's a grid.
Yeah, there
There's
is.
a grid. Huh.
Yeah. I'm allowing diagonals, as long as there's like, move, like space to move a diagonal. Obviously, fighting in this close quarters with all this furniture is mostly difficult terrains, though.
I haven't moved since the start, literally.
The question is, do I walk over and hand it to him?
That would be the safest option for the bottle.
That would be the safest option for the bottle.
Or do you just
Leave it out.
What?
feed it to them yourself?
What would Janus do
Right.
in this moment?
Yeah, true.
You've seen
Low-
Miss Cotter go
Low
down.
wisdom score says I take a step towards Miss Cotter, definitely triggering an opportunity attack. So I'm stepping to the right. So I'm triggering an opportunity attack from Officer Tangaroa.
Yep.
If he wants to use his reaction to that.
That's a good
Who
point.
knows, he
actually.
might need it in a second.
Did he use it for the shield spell?
Yeah, 'cause
What?
that-
No.
well, it's been his turn since he cast shield. So.
Right.
But will he save it for the shield spell?
That is a good question.
Given how mad?
Yeah. His
Boy, I'm
eyes are trained purely on the accountant. He does not notice you moving.
So drawing out this bottle, handing it to Scoop from that range.
Good plan.
It's like, use this, fix her up. I got this.
Oh, Scoop's already holding it.
Oh, no.
Double parked! What do I do? He necks both of them.
Wait, Scoop's already got one. Hang on, what?
Scoop is prepared.
Excellent.
Really?
Well,
I love that moment. Like you turn around to give it over to him, and then Scoop looks over and he's got one in his hand, and it's like a genuine pause in the middle of battling. Oh yeah, no, that makes sense. Good.
Two faces.
Wait, hang on.
You shelve it and you put it back.
Shit, do I notice that before you
Oh, yes.
hand it to you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just like the idea that Scoop's holding
You-
two bottles.
I'm gonna
as you've
say,
gone to
as you,
turn to
like-
attack.
like you pull it out, turn around, and step to take us to hand it to Scoop with it out, and as you step towards Scoop, you see that in his hand he's like just pulled one out of his own jacket, I guess, pouch.
Huh.
So you are holding yours, Scoop is holding his. This is where we're at.
Ooh,
But
let's
maybe.
see. What state is the captain in?
He's still look like he's got a bit of fight in him,
All right,
but he also looks very mad.
fine by me. All right. Pocket the bottle, 2 hands. Do I still have my bonus action?
I'm gonna say you used your bonus action.
All right. I have used my bonus action. Cool. In that case, we're just swinging.
Yep.
We are just swinging.
Home run. Let's go.
Come on, you can do it,
Let's
Janus.
see.
I
This
mean,
is
Barkley.
22 to hit.
Yep. That hits.
I'm rolling a lot of 15s today. It's all 15s. This dice is just
Okay.
in a mood. That is a total of 8 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And the second attack is a nat 1.
No.
Bugger.
Give me a quick fate roll on that one.
Okay.
Ah.
Fortunately, I'm not close enough to hit the accountant,
No.
but there are worse people I could
No.
hit.
I was gonna say, I'm
Yeah,
like, that
that's
was your
the
best
person right next to
outcome.
me.
Okay. 80. No. Oh, God. 28.
28.
28.
Ah.
I get the feeling I'm about to lose that sword.
Yeah.
Precious.
Basically, as on that final attack, the captain just catches your sword in his like gauntlet, and you know what? Let's make this a strength, opposed strength check.
Oh, you are.
Go, Janus, go! Go, Janus, go! Go!
Proficiency bonus does not get added to checks, so
No.
let's do this. Beat a 22.
I do not.
Oh,
Woo!
Dude.
That's my sword.
Sword!
He's still holding on to it though. You haven't pulled it back from it.
Now disarm him. Literally.
Doesn't have that. Oh, that
Scoop,
he can.
it is your turn.
all right. Let's use that healing potion.
Good plan.
He drinks it.
Yeah, healing potions.
Yeah.
He healed himself in confusion.
2d4 plus 4.
All right. Let's roll them. And who's one I compared earlier?
2d4 plus 2, sorry.
Plus 2.
Enjoy your not death this turn.
So that is almost max. That's 4 plus 3 plus 2 is 3 times. That's 9, right?
9.
Miss Cover, you have 9 hit points. You are still below 10. I can still use the spread.
Up you
Yes,
get. Up
yeah.
over the door.
Just like. What does it taste like? Actually, I'm still frozen, so I'm just like.
It tastes vaguely of antitoxins.
Is the aura the guy summoned to concentration, or is it free?
It
Ooh, if
is
it's
not
concentration.
it is not a concentration.
Huh. Alright, fair enough.
Yep.
Smart move.
In that case, Miss Cutter remains still, though is now breathing.
Hmm.
And does not appear to be. Because what knocked me out?
Person
club to the
Club,
head.
right?
Yeah.
So, does she have? I would say she's got a bit of a blood nose, and like internally, her thought process is, I really don't want to get that on my shirt. Please don't get that on my shirt, please. On my shirt.
Yep.
Blood's so difficult to get out. Is what she's thinking.
Yep. And then Scoop, please make a strength saving throw.
Okay.
Oh, not saving, the strength check.
Does Miss Cotter get one as well? Oh, no, wait. there's
She
one.
is still
I'm
paralyzed.
All right.
I don't get a chance to do wisdom saves, right? After that turn.
Oh, hang on. At the end of each of your
Oh.
turn, I guess you could have.
I mean, I was unconscious
Yeah.
for my second one.
Hmm.
But that doesn't stop you making wisdom saving throws, does it?
That is true. It's only I think dex strength ones.
Like your
Physical
physical
stats,
ones.
yes.
Given that you were unconscious, it's probably an auto pass.
Yeah.
Or like an auto
okay.
fail on wisdom, charisma, and
Except
saves.
that can I even remotely pass or fail something if I'm unconscious?
Yeah.
Right?
Oh.
Like,
It's only
Unconscious.
strength and dex that you ought to fail.
Yeah, so you still get a saving throw if you were to roll it.
Oh wow.
okay, it's still a 0.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh,
Look,
and my
look.
Your strength?
Negative wisdom.
You might need dice rehab.
mine's 8, so
No,
Ah.
I need a modifier.
Now that door's coming open.
Oh, yeah.
so
They rolled a
Yeah, that's
19.
fun. How are they supposed to get past both of us, though? Because they have to go through us, right?
Well,
I have
Violently.
no doubt they're going to try and go through us.
the door swings open.
To the unconscious, no longer unconscious body. Ow.
Actually, I think we're,
Which way does it swing?
like it's meant to swing towards the wall that Scoop's at, so it just sort of swings into Scoop's face. And you see anyone who turns around sees that Gith holding a crossbow.
Good luck at that range.
And immediately we'll fire
It's the
upon
guy who uses the.
immediately
Next
fire
guy.
upon Janus, because Sir Barkley.
Disadvantage.
That's understandable. I do believe Scoop is imposing disadvantage from there. Nice.
He is. Range attack within 5 foot of an enemy.
Yeah, that's fine. We'll roll high.
Damn it. Shh.
High enough?
Need a 17.
Well, I rolled a 16 and an 18. So,
Disadvantage. Aww.
yeah,
That
Wait,
was
not her,
was
gotcha.
yeah,
disadvantage.
that was the rolls.
Yeah.
Before modifiers. So, Janus, you hear the door swing open behind you, and you feel a sharp pain as a crossbow bolt shoots into your arm. Or like grazes across your arm, not embeds itself. You take 6 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Dunk.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad I put that extra point into con when we started.
Mm. What is your HP? Is it below 10? Let me know.
Too.
It is not currently below 10.
Okay.
Currently.
Uh,
You would.
that person is dead. So it is the accountant's turn.
Person is dying.
I suppose it
turn.
was, yeah, non-lethal damage.
It was lethal,
was
but you
like,
said
Sorry,
they
that's
get
sorry,
death
not
saving throws.
not lethal. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yep, they are dying. That's for sure.
Does that make it me?
Yes.
Oh, like we know what's happened in here.
Yeah.
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 Cool. Good. I swing.
Break
You
'em.
should have stayed in the chair. 19 on the die. 25.
Yeah, they throw up that shield again, and you bust through it again.
But for a solid 4 points of damage on that one.
Ooh. As your fist connects, you feel that like aura around them seem to absorb some of it. They seem to only take about half of it.
Hmm.
They still have to make a con save.
That's true. That's a nat 1.
I'm pretty good at breaking cons.
Am I breathing?
Call me punches.
Does that mean I can breathe?
Yes,
Like, properly
you
now?
are no longer paralyzed.
I taste fireball whiskey. What the fuck happened?
Second swing against T.
Yep.
17 plus 2, 23.
That hits.
Mad. Is mad.
5
Very mad.
5
points of damage.
of 2.
And he's still going.
Hmm.
Is he
Given so
bloodied?
much health.
Oh yeah, this guy looks like he's on death's door.
Okay. Quick question. Actually, no, I think I know the answer. Never mind. I will not be flaring of blows. I will save that and just make a single bonus action attack.
Martial arts.
13 plus 3, 19 to hit.
With his shield, that is not enough.
Oh.
Shield lasts until
Until
Till
the
the
end
start
of
of
his
it.
next turn.
it started his
Oh,
next
it's-
turn. Yeah,
Start bastard.
Yeah.
Shield is so good.
it is ridiculously good.
It is pretty good, isn't it?
Okay. And then the cap gonna keep swinging at the accountant.
Keep swinging.
Yeah, he swung at you last
Too
time.
bad.
Just
Oh
he missed.
yeah, neat.
He's gonna have, he's gonna have
Keep
a hard
going.
time swinging that hammer when he's part grappling my sword.
That's a good point. Yeah, that's
Unless he's got a one-handed hammer, which completely.
it's
is-
a warhammer. It's supposed to.
fair enough.
So he is holding his sword though. That probably preoccupies his attention. Yeah, he can't seem to wrest it out of your arms. So instead,
Surprised.
he swings the hammer up at your arm.
Oh, not me.
Yeah.
That's understandable.
And that is a sickening crunch as it hits your arm, and then comes back down and hits your leg.
God, what did you roll to hit? Blimey.
19 and 18.
It is the arc finale.
Yeah,
Damn.
boss fight. You take 11
You weren't
and 12 damage.
Oh
20.
crap!
Is he
3.
gone?
I am down.
Oh, for fluff's sake!
Yes. Wow.
Janus.
Okay. Yeah,
And
I'm
as you-
going over
As you
backwards.
Yep, as you fall to the floor, he takes your sword.
Oh crap. Okay. Yep. I am. Youch. I had 20 health left before that.
Right? These multi-attacks are killing.
Yeah, especially when they roll max on their damage.
Just rub out all this damage and just
Ooh.
Sorry.
go from
That-
there.
Miss Cotter's turn.
Like hell. Miss Cotter was going to do something about us. Fuck that. Slams a hand on Janus, who's just gone down, and goes, "You're getting up!" And expends 20 lay on hands on him.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. No time for death saves. All right.
Nope.
Not here
So
for the
that
spiders,
was my.
mate.
Damn it. Let's see.
Janus is back
That
up
is
to
my
20.
Action. That is my action.
Yep.
And with my bonus action, I am going to cast Wrathful Smite, but not use it.
Okay. That makes it the orc's turn.
Oh, wait, actually- Oh man, not that. I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat,
Okay.
because that's a bonus action.
Yep.
There's so many pages when it comes to spellcasters. I always forget. And if I can, I'd like to get out of the way. But I gotta remember what Expeditious Retreat if it.
Pretty sure a disadvantage against all attacks of up. And increases movement.
It does. So I have. I can, as when you cast a spell as a bonus action, I can take the dash action as a bonus action.
Right. Can you take dash action as casting the spell as well?
I believe yes.
Because
On the first
Yes.
turn.
yeah,
I don't see E. I'm too busy thinking about Janus. But Janus is actually, you know what? I'm not. I've already said I expend the spell slot, but I was about to say that doesn't make sense. I thought it was the one where it was like makes you slippery and you can't get caught.
Oh,
That's
freedom of movement.
I thought it was freedom of movement. My brain was
Okay.
like freedom of movement.
You-
It's not
you-
freedom of movement.
I'll let you take it back to the Wrathful Smite then.
Yes, Wrathful Smite. I'm prepping a Wrathful Smite.
Yeah.
She's mad. I think, and what is it? The accountant would hear her getting up as well, and hear that.
He
and
also
hear
hears.
Janus.
Yeah, out of the corner of his eye, he hears Janus go down, but then he hears Miss Cotter's voice, and
They're both okay.
yeah. Janus probably gasped for air
Yep.
as he is like was unconscious for a second and then immediately comes back to consciousness.
Hell, I wonder if the body hit the
Significant.
ground.
You didn't? I don't know. 6 seconds, maybe. Barely.
It's
a
6
step
seconds
back.
for everyone. So, like,
Oh, that's true.
I think
Tap.
what happened is Janus falls, lets go of his sword. Miss Cotter just catches him and like puts him upright.
Hell yeah.
Slam on the back. You're fine.
You are disarmed.
You are disarmed. You're fine. And Miss Cotter
As-
is
as
still
the,
looking as worse for wear.
As that like aura on the orc fades, he casts again.
Mhm.
This fight.
He is glowing with magic that seems to protect him from your bludgeoning attacks.
In Orcish, I just simply say, once again, I just reiterate, you are already running. This battle is decided.
Roll an intimidation with advantage.
I'm pretty good at intimidation. Okay, I'm not that great at intimidation. 15.
15. Yeah. He just. You just see his eyes sort of dart over to the captain, and he just sort of holds his ground. Janus. Captain is
Okay.
holding your sword.
Not for much longer. So, let's see how to do this. L was using a club, so that's not much good to me. I think I've only got the one. Oh, hang on.
There is also, if you're curious, in the wall, sort of just past the captain, there's a knife sticking in the wall.
Yeah, I don't need that. Could I? Okay, when we were wrestling for the sword, could I get a rough gauge of how strong this guy was compared to me? We comparable?
He's a
not
bit
bigger
stronger
than
than
me.
you.
All right,
Just a bit.
just a bit. All right.
Is he ticklish?
He's wearing full plate.
That doesn't change the question.
You have any pocket spices you could throw in his eyes?
Pocket sand.
That's you.
Okay,
power
let's
applies.
see here. I can't remember if I used my last superiority dice or not. Shit.
You've done at least 2 fainting attacks.
At least 2 fainting attacks and a
You've done
parry.
and a parry.
That's 3.
Oh no.
So I've got 1 left. All right. All right. I think Janus is gonna reach down past his leg and draw a small boot knife,
Yep.
Yeah.
and then lunging directly into the captain's like personal space, personal bubble,
I just
underneath, underneath the arm that's currently holding his sword. I'd like to actually. Yeah, okay. I'm going to use my bonus action to second wind on the way through.
Yep.
Need that health back. Let's see.
You say
That's
to the person sitting at 9 hit points, pretty. Not pretty. She's got a big black eye right now.
D10 plus 5. How much HP do I get back? Yay! 13 HP. I'm now
Decent.
on 33.
Ooh.
Nice. Much better. And we're basically just jump him and try and jam this knife underneath the like the shoulder of his armor, holding the sword.
Yep.
Come on, Janus.
Plus 5 to hit. Does a 19 hit? Ooh.
As
Ooh, that sounds like I matched him.
no.
Damn,
As you
that's pretty good.
lunge, you feel that you've got the perfect angle, and then he like twists the sword your sword he's holding and like moves your hand away as he uses his reaction to parry.
Does he now?
Yes.
Reaction
and
parry. Oh,
this is the only
that just
first
reduces damage. Damn.
no
Huh.
for this NPC parry it adds to his AC, so you miss.
Interesting.
Unfortunately, first time I got to use it is every time you rolled over what his parry would even do. You've been that good.
And raises AC.
Just for that one attack. I'll
just
let
for that
you
one
know-
attack. Just as well, I've got another one.
Yay.
You also have an action surge. Don't forget that.
That is true.
Yep.
That is true. I should have tried to get my sword back, huh? Oh well, I'll make do with this knife. 24 to hit
Yeah, that
with
is.
the knife. Screw this clown.
I mean, you can use your action surge action to try and get your sword back if you wanted.
I was
It's
thinking
true.
about it.
Roll damage with
Alright.
your knife.
So, off the bat, he takes 7 points of presumably piercing damage.
Yep.
Or slashing damage, depending on. No, I'm
Yeah,
stabbing him.
You're
up.
stabbing him. It's piercing.
Or I could attack him some more.
Up to you.
Make the decision,
He's-
darling.
He's still got a lot of HP by the look of him, doesn't he? He's still.
He's taking a
pretty
beating.
solid.
He's not out of the fight yet, though.
And he hasn't dropped my sword yet, and I take personal offense to that.
Yeah.
You know what? Action Surge Grapple.
All right.
Ooh! Come
I'm
on,
gonna-
hon! You
Gonna
got this!
Crash tackle his ass.
All right. That's a first athletics check, if I'm correct.
So just so at least raw, the way that works is you're taking the attack action again and then using one of your attacks for a grapple. So afterwards you can either try to grapple again or make a melee as well.
Well, if I can attack him after I've grappled him, he's getting stabbed. Like,
Yeah. So
That's the reason you grapple, yeah.
a Purr's grapple, Purr's athletics check for the grapple.
Excellent.
Goodness.
Oh, come on. Really, Dice, now? Oh,
Mm-hmm.
I've got a plus
You tried
6
to
to my athletics, but I rolled a 1.
You have an inspiration.
Ooh, that's a fair
No.
point. Oh,
Do we?
No,
Wait, we have
I-
inspiration?
I was asking.
No.
no, not for this
No.
one.
All right. Now.
Well, I think he wins.
Yeah. He didn't roll great, but
But against a 1, yeah.
you still have one attack. Which can either be another grapple or you can swing.
Sorry.
Hmm.
What Rain posted?
This one's going to be another grapple, I reckon. Come on, Dice, be kind. Beat an 11. I have proficiency in athletics and everything.
Yeah.
Man.
So does he. Yeah, no, he gets a 25.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, he's just like,
He's being jumped by a kid who was smaller than him.
yeah. Yeah, as you try and like grab onto him, he just like shoves you off like twice. It's like doesn't say anything. Scoop.
Alrighty. So, has the light level changed in here since that door's been opened?
Not really. Like, the light in the other room is about as dim, because it's just
Alright.
candles.
Will you allow me with Skulker to still bonus action hide?
Yeah, you are technically behind a door as well at this point.
Alright, I will make that check. Oh, that's painful. That is, I believe, a 9.
Yeah, no. That does not beat anyone's passive perception.
Darn. Alright, I'm going to step back, provoking an opportunity attack
Yep.
onto that couch.
You do have cover because of the door, so be aware of that.
Excellent.
Also, they're holding a crossbow. Yeah, no, you're fine.
Oh, they're holding a crossbow? Brilliant. Okay, I'm going to level my hand crossbow at the the fellow, like the orcish fellow,
Oh, you scoop.
and make a shot.
Okay.
Do-do-do. 13.
It's not sufficient.
Darn. Okay, that's my turn.
Okay.
Out of oh, actually, really quick. No one's down, right?
No, not at the
Currently,
point.
no.
Miss
Not-
Cotter
I'm at
is on 9.
Just check.
And behind Miss Cotter, the Gith steps back, provoking an opportunity attack.
Sweet. I still have Wrathful Sight potent.
Yes.
Correct.
1-5 to hit with the feather duster.
Yeah, that hits.
And I have a question in regards to channel divinity stuff. Does the poison remain after I was down for 2 rounds? Because I've still got it for 4 rounds if I do.
It's not concentration.
No.
It's not concentration, no.
No,
It's
then
a-
you should still have it. It's not concentration.
Sweet. I get to roll all of these dice. Give me my Wrathful Smite. Where's my Wrath?
Does Wrathful have a secondary effect aside from extra damage?
It does. They need to make a Wisdom save
Oh,
if they hit. So it was
Which-
25 to hit. It hits.
Yep.
Where did my D10 go? Give me my D10. Now, do I need to do any give you the damage in separate, or are we still good?
no, just give it to me all. No one here is
Okay,
resistant to any of those kinds of damage.
cool. In that case, it is. Oops. It. Oh, ooh, a 10. I forgot zeros meant 10. All right, my DC is 14.
Yes. What happens if they fail?
They are. Wait, hang on.
Blinded?
They are frightened of me.
Oh.
Are they frightened?
Frightened. They are frightened.
Excellent. They also took 10.
Disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of fear is within line of sight, cannot willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Okay.
Awesome. With the haggard and there's a slight crick to her neck as she stands as she pulls herself up from being down,
Yes.
and that's, oh god, my brain. I had the damage and that's gone. 19 points of damage,
Yep.
including psychic and poison.
Yep.
And Miss Cotter, the furthest face, says, "Fuck off." I don't like to use rude language, but if you could quite kindly.
As they step back, you see their eyes just go wide, and they shakingly point the crossbow at Miss Cotter.
So that was the use of my bonus action, use of my movement. I am going to still be visible, but can I be a little bit more within the doorway?
It's not your turn. This was an opportunity attack.
Oh, that was an opportunity. Ignore
Yeah.
me. Then.
I will say that you've got like partial cover though. Just from the door frame. Different type of cover. There's half cover and full cover. Yeah, so half cover plus 2 to your AC. Disadvantage.
Where's my umbrella? I'd like my umbrella, please.
Yeah.
Swear to God, if I go down again.
No.
I'm gonna be so mad.
This crossbow bolt just like lodges itself in the door frame in front of you.
I'm
And-
like, ugh, annoying.
Do death saving throw for Miss Unconscious.
Still unconscious?
With your alert feat,
Oh,
You hear-
come on.
you hear her breathing stop.
Oh.
Nat
She's
won
dead.
it.
She nat one
Damn.
after failing the first one.
Damn.
Mr. Accountant.
You know, if the rest
Yeah.
of them would go down faster, this might not have happened.
This
Hmm.
boss fight has
Oh,
been
no,
like
this
2
is-
hours.
I'm sorry.
No worries.
The first
Let's-
fight,
Fine.
the first fight I put you in lasted a round. So I was
Scoop
trying.
also got a nat 20.
You've got
I'm
there's been
I'm
plenty
gonna
of
start.
nat 20s in this one.
Hmm.
Speaking of, I haven't rolled one yet, but I am gonna swing at T.
Yep.
I just feel confident.
Yeah.
Are you gonna
Spill
spill
the
the tea?
All right, that was the wrong crit.
Well,
No.
That was exactly the wrong crit. Nat one.
Yep.
I don't know if you have if we play anything procs on nat ones, but anyway, just so you
I
know.
play it by ear.
Okay. Cool. Just, yeah, left swinging way too wide. Second one, in 20 to hit. Dirty 20.
Yeah, that hits. Yep.
Okay. Damage off that. 4. 7 points of bludgeoning.
Mm-hmm.
How has he doing? He was death still last time.
Yeah. That was
He's
enough.
like holding death's door handle.
How? Like he will go unconscious from this strike.
Yes, finally.
Hell yeah. Well, I like to keep things.
Even with his magic seeming to lessen the damage, that was enough to tip him over the edge. The fist collides with his chin, head goes back, and he slumps down in that armchair in front of him.
Okay. That leaves me. I turn and look at Captain Harkas. How is he looking?
Like a bitch. Sorry, I
He's-
really just like this guy now.
Roll an insight check on that one.
You got it? Because I don't know how to do it.
Dirty 20 again.
Give me just 1 second, sir. Actually, oh wait.
I think I got it.
Cool.
I got it.
You can tell he is looking very worried, very angry, but does not want to, like, give up. Like, in his eyes, you can see it's just like, if I can't accept the consequences of losing, of, like, failing.
Interesting.
Understood. Quickly kind of looking over. I'll look over to Janus. I give him like this kind of stern, like hard-faced look, Respite, I want to basically ask him, do you want help?
You get this look that says, "A little, yeah." It's just
Alright.
like this short nod, slightly desperate look in the eye, but otherwise prepared to act.
Bonus action flurry of blows against Captain.
Yep.
22, 19.
Both hit.
19?
He didn't parry it.
Oh. In that case,
Parried me before.
seeing Janus's nod, immediately kind of dart upwards, knee cracks into the stomach area.
Yep.
And then elbow drops down on the back of the head. 6, 12 points of bludgeoning damage.
12 points of bludgeoning damage. He's not down, but he's looking pretty hurt.
I'm gonna put myself directly in front of him, adjacent to Barkley.
Yeah. Right on the
Yeah,
table.
Barkley.
He responds to that.
I
He
hope
literally
so.
just throws Janus's sword on the floor, but beside him, two-hand grips his hammer and swings at the accountant.
The disrespect.
Which is 2
Now I
hits.
don't have to make a strength check to grab it.
And that is 15 bludgeoning damage to the accountant.
15 bludgeoning damage to the accountant.
Is the accountant okay?
Totally.
He's tough.
To have your hit points.
Legitimately not bleeding even slightly at all. I'm good.
To have your hit points.
Miss Cutter.
Miss Cotter's still mad.
Understandably.
Alright. If I am I still within line of sight if I go to if I go to the other side of Janus?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I am going to go to the other side of Janus, and I am going to slap this man upside of the head.
Go ahead.
I'm not joking, it's another 20. 30. I keep rolling 18s on this dice.
Very nice. The good
Alright,
dice.
and poison. It is a good dice, and the poison is still in effect. Give me my things. Oh, hello. This is nice. 16 plus 7 is 23 plus 2 is 25.
Describe how you take him out.
I am not aiming to kill this man. I am aiming to knock him the fuck out. And I just, with a firm whack of the feather duster.
Yep.
I say, good to know the cops are go around hitting children and old men. Slam. Despite my, I'm hoping to slap him so hard across the face, the neck kind of cricks a little bit as he like falls into the chair unconscious.
Yeah, that he does.
And stay down. And I turn to the outside door and I'm like, and you're next if you try to come any closer.
Roll an intimidation with advantage, because they're frightened of you.
And stay fucking still.
Oh.
Isn't that
Natty.
Yes.
Nat
the
20.
fuck down?
They drop their crossbow and just put their hands up.
I said sit. That's not sitting.
they sit down on a chair next to them.
Don't cross your legs like that. Were you born in a barn?
In fact, look, there's a chair right next to them.
And
Doo-doo-doo.
pumped with adrenaline, she spends the last 5 points on herself if we've got time next time.
Yeah.
And that now she's out of lay on hands.
This guy's actually.
She
did
is
we,
currently sitting at 14.
Did we
Hmm?
non-lethal Tangaroa?
Account?
Not yet.
Okay, so. Death
Because if he's
Extra.
making death saves, I should probably fix that.
Yeah.
He's
I went
unconscious.
first.
He's not dead.
So far, yeah. He's so far only had he hasn't had a turn to make a death save.
He
Yet, so
just had his
he's
turn.
good for 12 seconds. Oh, cool.
Then it's technically Janus's turn if we want to stay in initiative. But you have incapacitated all the hostiles, so I'm gonna say we're out of initiative here.
Oh, okay. God. Oh.
Sorry, just to confirm, is T unconscious stable, unconscious, unstable?
He's unconscious. He's not stable. He passed
Very
his first
cool.
saving throw. He's not. But he's still making. So
I look over to Janus, and in this kind of same matter of fact, I will I look over to Janus. I point at the orc, and I will simply say, "This is the moment you determine what kind of person you are." And I step out of his way.
Janus kind of slumps a little bit in his posture. He grabs his sword off the floor. First thing, sheaths the sword, steps over the captain's unconscious body, pulls the knife back out, and cuts the crest off his uniform.
Yeah, that's my boy.
okay. I'll say you cut his badge that's usually worn on the collar off because
On
the
the
crest
collar.
is technically emblazoned on his armor.
Yep, so
You take his badge.
that badge is coming off.
Well then,
Take the
Scoop.
I take the manacles, which are presumably around his hip.
Mhm.
Walk over to the orc, cuff him, and pour another health potion down his throat.
All right, roll.
It's like, and Janus looking exhausted, but very, very pissed off. This punk gains 7 hit points, more than he deserves, but he gets them. And that's on the orc.
I think Miss Potter looks over to the accountant and says, could you break his wand, please?
And as Janus is done pouring the thing down the guy's throat, he just says, this raspy, exhausted voice, I've already decided.
Oh.
Reach around, take the wand from the body of the guy as he presumably regains consciousness.
Yeah, he jolts awake at the potion and is looking terrified.
I want him to be looking up at me, specifically holding a wand.
He does. And after a moment, there's some realization in his eyes.
And then quietly and orcish, I will say, if you have any honor in your body, your life belongs to him. And I will step out of the way. And then snap the wand.
You see Miss Cotter visibly relax at that.
That was a nuisance.
How's Scoop doing?
All right. Scoop's gonna walk over and pull out his manacles and slap them on the captain.
Yep.
And start
I think
reading
big
some.
enough.
They're big enough. They're just- You have the right to remain unconscious. Anything you say will not be heard. You have the right to an attorney, assuming you can contact one. Do you understand these rights? Oh wait. Never mind. Let's get to the end. Do you have anything you wish to speak to me? Noted. Like that thing.
I mean, I suppose I should make. Miss Carter specifically said non-lethal damage on the captain, so I don't have to make save.
Yeah.
And I'm planning on waking up if we've got a chance.
Hmm.
But I want to make sure that the other person in the other room is tied up, please. I
That's
have
fair.
no manacles right now.
Yeah. They
And
honestly just offer their. They cuff themselves.
Smart move.
Good boy.
If I could get the key to that, that'd be great.
After breaking the wand, I'm gonna grab my jacket as I exit the room and I walk over to the bar.
There's no one else here
I
at the
walk
moment.
behind the bar is what I meant to say.
Okay. Yeah.
Wow. They're used to this sort of shit.
The mercs seem to have vacated the area, and you have no idea where the bartender is either.
Put out 3 glasses and I fill them each with a shot and then take the bottle.
Yep. Move the
Is this
accountant.
umbrella back there?
All 3 of them for you? Question mark?
The bottles for
Here we
the accountants, I imagine.
Oh yeah, no, that's my glass.
Yeah.
Just being
you.
nice.
Miss Carter sticks her head out. How do you look?
If you didn't know him, you'd probably say shaken.
Ah. Worried.
I think we
Yeah,
did
you
good
sit
work
there
here
and
today.
keep your ears shut. Are you
Sure.
guys alright to... Is anyone needing healing? I've got a little bit left.
Oh, I'm completely fine.
I
Actually-
blacked out a little there. I'll be okay.
Miss Carter
Yes,
is.
I know. I slapped you awake. Am I the worst?
You are the worst, but you did heal yourself above 10.
I am at 15, yes.
Yeah.
I walk over with like a slight like twist. She's rubbing the back of her neck a little bit. I did get slapped a whole bundle.
Mm.
Oh. And hopefully and as I go over, are you alright, Mr. Accountant, sir? You can say no.
Seems to like go to answer, pauses.
I don't think so.
It's not easy. When someone goes down in combat. It's been a while since I've had one of those though. Oh. She got me with a club when I was holding the door down again.
It felt like there was something very cold inside my chest, trying to pull everything out in that moment. I don't like that.
That's what happens when you have a heart. You have to feel things. With one as big as yours, you're gonna be feeling a lot. She takes one of the shots. I was one of these for me because I would really like it, honestly.
Yes. For yourself, Scoop and Janus. He's earned it.
Janus isn't old enough.
I think as of about 32 seconds ago, he became exactly old enough.
The number of youth I've seen drinking before their time, I swear. It's just like, and she pauses. It's weird when you see life flash before your eyes, especially when you get it slapped into you. Ah, my jaw.
I'll kind of call. I smile at that and I'll call out to Scoop and Janus.
Is he unconscious? Please say yes. certainly smacked him hard enough.
He's staying down for now.
Good.
You squat next to Janus. You doing it right there, kid?
I think I need to put a strap on my sword hilt. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Good
Slide
idea.
the drink
I'm
in front
gonna
of
do that.
Scoop and Janus as they talk.
Cheers, I guess.
Cheers.
Small clink.
Like,
Takes a small swig of it.
Scoop
What is it?
snitches
Slushes the
under
bottle
drink.
slightly at you.
Janus is unaccustomed to this level of whatever is in a dive bar.
Out of curiosity, what's in the drink?
His last drink was a strawberry daiquiri.
This is not a strawberry daiquiri.
please tell me it's something much stronger.
This probably is some kind of whiskey.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd say it was. I'd say it was probably some 15-year-old oak barrel raised with a honey tinge to it, to be specific.
It
So
was
fancy.
the
They have
only
stuff
thing
that
on the
good?
top shelf.
That's the only thing. The only thing.
It's not a great bar.
Right.
Miss
I would like
Cotter,
to down it.
I down it, but it's like Miss Cotter actually very like, in a way that is surprising to her character. Completely just necks it. Just it's gone.
It's weird.
And
It's
then-
like you're good at poisons or something.
It's fine. It's like a light tickle. And goes over to Janus and starts looking over you.
Man, that arm is gonna look awful tomorrow.
No, it's not. Not if I can help it. Stay still.
No, it's okay. Really.
It's honestly probably less bruised because she did do. What is it?
Blood
It was
shade?
magical healing.
It
Yeah.
was,
Oh,
it was
yeah.
broken briefly.
Very briefly.
Yeah.
I fixed it.
For the impact it took, the bruising is going to be horrendous, but it will just be cosmetic bruising.
Hmm.
I think. Like that was
Does it
a
hurt?
lethal arm break.
Does that hurt? Does it hurt at all? Is there anything I can do?
Nah, it should be okay.
All right.
He says, stretching it out. Oof. Yeah, I'll be okay.
All right. She resists all urge. Does she do it? She gives you a hug from the side, just like brings you in close, in like a way that like. And if Janus is facing towards the accountant side or anyone's looking over at her face, she looks absolutely distraught for like the hottest of seconds, and then pulls it back in. And she's just like, "You did good out there, but I think I remember telling you to stay safe."
Yeah, you did.
Jumped at a man with a knife.
You guys were in trouble.
Thank you.
Your city was in trouble.
Aye. Speaking of which, who do you call when a cop acts up? Sorry, a copper. That's what you'd say. Yeah. Who do you call when a cop is tarnished?
Absolutely.
Well,
He pulls
Oh.
out his spellstone
Don't
at midnight.
put it down for a minute. Just-
I
He's getting-
believe
Pulls it out, looks at it, it's like, I don't even know what to do with this thing.
Scoop knows somebody on the force who is, as best as we understand, on the straight and narrow.
Untarnished, you might say.
Sure, the gleaming.
After that last after the last half hour, I don't know if I'd go as far to say anything's untarnished.
Oh, speaking of which, can I make a save against that alcohol?
Sure.
Is that an advantage
No.
because of the antitoxin?
Oh my
I
god.
thought I took the antitoxin.
No, he
It's
gave you a
gout
healing
version.
version. Right at the start of the fight, he took a swig out of his flask with antitoxin written on it.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nice.
You're feeling fine.
You made
Thank goodness. I was worried Scoop would get drunk and get lost on the way home and we'd never see his character again.
Having downed it, I expend my breath weapon into the ceiling.
Oh.
Oh,
And then cough, a little puff of smoke.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not used to that.
And it seems
fine.
everything is back to normal.
not quite. We have a man tied up. We have several men tied up, and one lady dead.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes, unfortunately.
And there is actually a
Oh.
little bit of sadness. Not sadness, but like regret.
Well, let's get in contact with the authorities and get this all sorted out.
Before we do, should we talk to them?
I didn't think of that. That fellow in the manacles, is he awake yet?
That's true. One's manacled themselves and is absolutely
There's
terrified.
currently-
but it's got-
3 manacled people, 2 of which are conscious. The captain.
That's true. It's only the captain out.
So the one that's scared of me. May I make her? May I please cast command
You may.
and tell them to confess? It's a save, but does it disadvantage because they're scared of me?
Give me a sec.
I mean,
He passes the saving throw and proceeds to scream at you non-stop for 5 minutes.
It
Regardless.
wouldn't be the first time.
just screaming.
That's fear for you.
I mean, it's again, it wouldn't be the first time.
No, they fail.
Good
Also,
choice.
I say command.
Yeah, confess.
I command them to confess.
They just start being. It was just the captain's idea. We were following orders. We were. There was a.
Logically, please.
We helped a protection racket take hold in this area so we could profit from it.
More details.
I don't
How
have.
long?
It's been
Who,
I would
who
like-
else?
a month, maybe. I don't like the captain. Mostly dealt with the things. We've just sort of helped keep it under wraps.
You're not gonna do that anymore, are you?
No,
Good.
I would like to make my way into the other room where the captain is.
Yep.
I'd like to close the door behind me.
okay.
Man.
Right here to help.
I'm not like loud slamming, I just politely close it.
It's called
And
a
you said the
notice.
captain's conscious, or is he not conscious?
He's
Sorry, actually.
unconscious.
He's currently unconscious. The orc fellow is conscious.
Am I able to rouse the captain? We did
Yeah.
manacle him, right?
Yeah, you're able to rally.
Okay. But he is secured, just to
Yes.
confirm that.
He's secured and thoroughly beaten.
Sweet.
Captain Harkas. My name is the accountant, and I did not have a moment to introduce myself before. Perhaps had I had that chance, this unpleasantry could have been avoided. I suspect you are someone who cares about your men, their well-being, their families. Would that be a fair assessment, Captain? Or are these
You just
People
he
are
just
just toys to you.
he just stares at the floor. Doesn't make eye contact.
You know, I'm quite blessed to know the people that I do. I care about them very great deal. More than I actually realized. In fact, quite a surprise, realizing how far I would be willing to go for these people when they're in danger. I do not believe we have any further business, Captain Harkas, with neither yourself, your protege. I gesture towards the man sitting on the couch.
I don't gesture to the one in the wall behind me.
I don't believe that you are running this operation. If anything, I believe you are merely covering for someone else. That is very likely the person I need to speak to. That makes you an obstacle, Mr. Harkas.
At that, he meets your gaze with a slight look of concern.
I came here to talk to you. And against all better judgment, I'm going to give you that same opportunity. If you are not the person that is going to be receiving my next visitation, pray tell, who is?
Roll an intimidation.
You step lightly to the side.
Alright, intimidation. Come on, dice. Come on, dice. I need this one. I need this one bad. That was not good. That was a bad roll. That was a flat 10. No. Yes. Okay, it's a 10.
Hmm.
You lie. Not with advantage. Just normal intimidation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought so.
He looks at you. And the Otellos are... Their time is coming.
All do, Mr. Harkas. I am aware of that. Time comes for all, eventually.
You still... You know that that's happening, and you're going to stay with them? Why?
Because, Mr. Harkas, the one thing I am the accountant. I am nothing less. I am nothing more. Everything you have ever heard is true. And everything you have never heard, the things people will not even say out loud, they're true too. But the one thing they all do say, when I say I will do something, it is gospel. I'll be seeing you, Mr. Harkas.
I will take my leave.
Okay.
As I exit back out into the bar, I'll say, Unfortunately, unfortunately, Captain Harkas is still very much breathing and incredibly unhelpful. I don't know if there is much more that we can do here aside from not be around when the constabulary arrive.
You don't want me to do the gestures to the person currently confessing about the time they wet the bed? And that time they stole like their friend's snacks from the fridge, but I mean icebox, and knew it was theirs, but stole it anyway.
I hope Scoop's taking notes.
You having seen the accountant return from the other room and talking about how the captain still lives, and cocks his crossbow and visibly relaxes.
Oh. You planning on starting another fight?
Not starting one. Oh, there was mention of note taking. He quickly changes the subject and goes over to Janus and starts recording what this person's confessing.
Hey, Seb.
Hmm.
Sorry. Paul, question.
Mm-hmm.
How does passive perception and passive insight work?
If someone is trying to hide something from you, they would roll. If someone's trying to hide something from you and you're not actively looking for it, you use your passive instead of as a DC for them to beat with their stealth or deception.
So, I would put forward that I am in a very heightened state at this point. How aware of my current surroundings and possible threats am I? I know
Reasonably
that
so.
we all know the question I'm trying to ask here.
Yeah.
I'll leave it up to the DM.
I mean, what is your passive insight?
My passive insight would be 15.
Okay. I guess you would feel something is off about Scoop.
Thank you.
Yeah. Something that wasn't there previously, you feel.
See his hand.
You saw him be. He seemed to be nervous at your presence, sort of thing.
That's that one.
Which is something you see a lot, but wasn't something you saw from Scoop until now.
Scoop raises a valid point. I believe it is almost midnight. Janus, or Barclay, if you still rather. Perhaps it is time we are ensuring that you arrive home. Scoop, would you be able to contact your contact?
Well, certainly. If I can get a stone from someone.
Here.
Take mine.
Thank you.
Giant, small clubbed hand.
Walks over and gingerly takes it from me.
During this entire exchange,
XL.
it's giving them like just the eyes.
I'll contact Officer Cross and inform them that I believe I've cracked this case and that they should meet me at this location. I don't mention who I'm with, and I put my hand over the stone and look over everyone. I intend to be here when they arrive. Who doesn't?
Me. I'm sorry.
That's one.
I also shake my head no.
Well, That's unfortunate.
Would you like to take the credit?
Not as such. I'm more hoping for someone who might be willing to bear witness and is a bit more credible than I.
In a hushed tone, I will offer.
Perhaps you could say that the Lord's son found some security records that were a bit off to you that you investigated.
That's a good point. If we don't want to get our friend here in trouble, perhaps we should come up with a story that might be more palatable, Father.
While you were helping your father in his office, you found something that felt a bit off. You told someone you knew.
You had met a detective. He seemed like a reasonable person to entrust with that information.
We just happened to come here and this whole fight happened.
I would probably not
Just
say
a reminder.
that he was
No,
here.
I'd probably, I'd get
Janus is in
You
bed
sent-
at home resting right now.
Barclay is here.
Yeah, okay.
I suspect Barclay will be traveling in the immediate future. Hard to contact.
Janus pulls out his own notebook, which is much smaller and a little cleaner than Scoop's, perhaps. Hasn't been used much. Tears out the sheet with all of Janus's notes on it. Hands it to Scoop.
He looks a little choked up as he takes it, reads it a little bit, and puts it into the back of his notebook.
The Lord's son found some oddities.
That clearly he would like me to investigate. That led me here.
Because he met you at the party?
Exactly. Someone who can trust.
Heck, I
Yeah.
believed you solved that one there too.
Didn't you?
Well, not it was a group effort. From people I could trust. I give a look towards the accountant.
Is it a good look?
I go open up my notebook and cross something out.
I think Miss Cotton nods slowly. And she steps closer and goes, now, maybe neaten yourself up before the authorities arrive. Oh my goodness, how did you get splinters in your collar? And as she's doing that, she whispers under her breath to you. They look up to you. As surprising as that might sound for someone that tall. So be kind.
I'll try.
Good job, Mr. Scoop. I'm proud of you.
Well, as a wise person once told me, I should always be blunt. You there, accountant! Points dexterously with his finger. I consider you a friend now. You try not to read too much into that.
She turns. So Miss Cotter turns over to the accountant and just gives him a very bright smile. It's okay. You're allowed to have friends. It might be shocking to you, though. It's too many layers to unpack. Just get another bottle from the bar.
Yeah.
And let's go. Let's go.
Yes.
Except for Scoop. Scoop, you're gonna need to stay.
Oh,
One moment.
yeah, that's right.
Of
Of course.
There's something I've got to do real quick. Janus walks over to the door, like the door into the little back room.
Mhm.
Officer Tangaroa, Officer Harkas, Officer Elliot. By order of the Amberwood family, you are under arrest. The watch will be here shortly.
Did he just kind of want to say that?
Slam the door on him. Walks
I
out.
can't blame him. It is fun.
That was pretty good.
Let's get you home. Come on, let's get you home.
Okay. Well. Shall we wrap it up
Yes.
there?
Let's.
Sounds good to me.
Sounds like a
Alright.
good ending
Do
for
we? What about the dinner?
oh the dinner at the accountants.
Do we get to eat dinner at the accountant's?
You have to
Okay,
try myself.
Can I ask two things?
Yeah.
Can we have a scene for the remainder of the evening, and then can we pick up, like whenever we pick up, at dinner?
Oh, I like that.
I'm okay with that. That works for me.
Beautiful.
So we'll have
Yee.
the end of this evening, and then when we come back to it, we'll start at
Actually, if I could. Janus wanted to have a conversation with his father at some point.
Hmm.
I think that'd be a good way to round it out.
we could have
That
that.
could be your evening. Maybe he's awake when you get home.
Yep. Yes, you're awake when you get home.
At midnight. Oh man.
You snuck out.
Intensify.
You just straight up snuck out.
Straight up stuck out. Climbed down a second story window and everything. Maybe a third story, it's hard to tell.
Oh,
How you gonna climb back up with that arm?
Very
Thankfully.
slowly.
you can borrow my rope if you like.
All right. What?
I will say out of character, I do need to head off soonish.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's getting a bit late.
Okay, so
So did someone want to scene? Alexander, you wanted to
Maybe
scene?
just
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, if it's just me, I don't mind. Okay, so I think, yeah, after the accountant is seems a little bit more back to his normal self. As everyone kind of like says their very goodbyes, Scoop staying behind, wait for the watch. And I believe Janus and Miss Cotter headed off similarly together or something.
yeah, I do think that Miss Cotter would have given you a look that is like, are you sure you're okay? Do you need me with you? Kind of face.
Yeah, no, he'd give you a yeah.
So you'd like her to stay?
No, as in he's good. He
Oh,
is
okay, cool.
good.
In that case, she like gives you a very slow, concerned nod, and goes, "Know where to find me." And takes Janus gingerly by the arm, and they head off. I'll have my scene probably after.
Mhm.
Do we want to do scoops?
Yeah, we might just scoop right after the accountant, so he can leave if he
Mhm.
needs to.
Accountant is a very simple one. He gets home, something's not right, something feels wrong and he doesn't know what it is. He tries going for a run, and he runs for an hour, 2 hours, just running. When it doesn't, he goes to the abattoir, practices boxing in one of the deep freezers, just giving everything he has until he's so exhausted that he kind of drags himself back home sometime early hours of the morning. He constantly there's something he doesn't understand, and it's driving him mad. Until eventually he kind of collapses at home, taking a drink, and just kind of like slumps to the floor next to his bed, and that is where he will sleep, I think.
Rock, circles, lands.
I am content.
Alright, the scoop. Little while after everyone left, Mary arrives. Very concerned.
I'll be at the bar with a glass of sarsaparilla.
Oh, also while you're waiting there. The bartender sort of pokes his head out from the storeroom behind the bar.
Oh, hey friend, don't worry, everything's sorted. We're just waiting for the watch now.
Yep. Do I have to stay?
I mean, it would be nice to get your statement on the facts.
Okay. What other
You will
facts?
speak. Oh, well, well, we went back there and basically, the watch commander, or watch captain over there, threatened to kill us and cover it up. And, suddenly started to attack us. We defended ourselves, and we've now got them arrested. We also believe... Oh no, that's for the watch. You don't need to know the extra details.
Okay.
Suffice to say, they are very much criminals, and will be brought to justice.
Nods his head. I'm just gonna keep taking inventory. Closes the door.
You might find there's a drink or two missing.
Mary arrives. Comes downstairs. Scoop.
Aha! I solved it!
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Apart from
Okay.
some dust and some strange powders, mostly flour.
Scorch mark on the ceiling.
She looks around. She's like, "Why did you call me to this dive bar?" And
Well, I happen to have the watch officers that are responsible for this racketeering bracket arrested in there.
their eyes are wide. They're like, "Really?
Yeah,
Caught them?"
area thing.
They look really impressed. Amazing, Scoop.
Thanks.
Oh.
So, what are the chances I get some sort of like official like commendation of that little like badge we talked about, so I can flex some semblance of authority?
I mean,
Still a no?
it's not really. I'm not the kind of person to make that decision, but I'll definitely be, in my reports and stuff. I'll let people know how you helped. We'll see what we can do.
Brilliant. Well, you'll see how this all gets tidied up and brought to the proper people.
Of course. Oh, this is big. This is huge. Thank you,
Well,
Scoop.
there's,
Thank you. And they give you a big hug. Well, as big a hug as a gnome can give a dragon.
Well, it wasn't all me. There was also some other folk that helped. There was an Officer Garland that we wanted to give some of the credit to.
Oh, Garland.
They're
I know
they've
them,
been
yeah.
trusted with this.
Thank you. That's good to know. 'Cause, yeah, if the watch is involved in this, we need to make sure we're keeping the right people involved. So, I mean, they can't hide if this goes properly public, right?
Well, we've also found the names of some people involved. I write down the names of the officers, mostly, I believe actually the people that are here.
Yeah, everyone but there was one that wasn't here.
Yeah, because they were only four, but
Elwyn.
there should be five.
Yeah. Officer Elwyn isn't here.
Written down a list of names, hand it over. These are the officers we believe are involved.
Okay. Yep.
And yes, I believe the cantankerous folk that were actually employing or doing the legwork for this operation have fled, unfortunately.
Oh. Well, we'll see what we can do about tracking them down, eh?
Let's best of luck with that.
I mean, welcome to help.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be keeping an eye out.
I know you will, Scoop. Thank you.
Well,
I can always count on you.
I raise the glass of sarsaparilla. Yes.
Cheers. Where is the bartender?
Oh, he's back there. He's just doesn't really feel comfortable being out here.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll make sure
We
more.
should take this
I'll
tape.
call in some backup and we'll get this all sorted out.
That would be best. Do you need me here for that, or can I leave this in your hands?
Up to you. If you want to go, I understand.
Well, I think I have a dinner to get to.
Wait. Looks at the time.
It's,
Okay.
I need to buy some clothes.
Well, good luck, Scoop.
You too. I'm glad I could help.
And they start making calls to get some other officers on the scene.
He puts his hands in his trench coat pocket, puts his glass back on the table, and looks out into the night air, feeling way cooler than he looks.
Love it. Miss Cotter?
I think I
Or-
want to go last. Is Janus okay to go?
That works. If Janus is okay with going now?
I have no idea how that works. This is RP with his father at this time of night.
We could say it's
Where's the dinner? Where's the dinner tonight or tomorrow?
with the
Oh.
accountant.
Yeah.
Next time.
It'd be tomorrow.
Cool. All right.
What I'm going to say here is, as you're coming back into the keep, you spot your father returning from a late night work at the council office.
Shit.
He hasn't seen you.
Oh boy.
Yeah, mate.
What does Janus do?
Ooh, Janus is hella conflicted. Alright, he's kind of gonna slowly approach and come out from behind whatever he happened to be concealed by.
You see your father go, who goes there?
Hello, father.
Janus? What are you doing out of bed? What are you wearing?
There's something I need to talk to you about.
Oh? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah, I'm alright.
Okay. What is
We
it?
should probably head in.
Yes, of course. Yeah. Comes, walks with you back into your family keep. What has happened? What are you... are you...
Oh yeah,
Are you,
I probably look like hell.
Yeah, you're wearing a brown...
Heck no. Miss
No?
Carter made sure he was tidied up. Like
Okay.
hell, that woman's not gonna let this man be tidied up. You kidding me?
There you
Fair
go.
enough.
You look fine. Miss Cotter made sure
Miss
you
Carter
were fine.
looked fucked.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna kind of lead my father up to the study.
Go to the stuff.
So, do you remember that detective we met at the Sanguis Manor?
Yes.
I've been talking with him and we found something.
Oh? What have you been looking into?
It turns out there's been some organized crime going on in the Riverside area. And the local watch was in on it.
Oh. That's big.
That
Wait, so
that arson job that
I heard about that, yeah.
happened.
So you've been sneaking out at night to help a private eye crack down on organized crime?
Not exactly. But yeah, I was out tonight. I had to get some information to the detective.
Okay. That's... You okay? Are you safe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, that's good. I mean... It was a
The
really...
city's actually kind of nice at this time of night,
I mean,
if you'd believe that.
yeah, I mean... You have late nights myself. It is... But... You don't have to... Like, if there's information like that, you don't have to go sneaking around. You could come to me, tell me about this. Where did you find this? What's happening?
It was a combination of things. He got a tip off. I found some things in what we were looking at the other day. Just something I noticed. Something seemed odd.
No.
But oh god.
He's more like... So, when you wanted to come to work with me, you were just looking into something? Or was that...
I'd like to work with you some more.
I'd like that too. I mean, you clearly care about the city. But you don't have to do this alone, Janus. Like, it's my job to care about the city. We can do it together. If you really want to help.
I'd like that. And
But-
Janus is genuinely beaming.
Well, I'll see what I can organize. Together.
Speaking of which, that coffee shop downtown that got burned down,
Mm-mm.
if word gets out that the watch was in on this, confidence in the city is going to be a little messed up.
You make a very good point. Actually, really observant for you. We will see what we can do.
Yeah.
We'll figure this out. Thank you, Janus. He puts his hand on your shoulder. You've done good work.
Thank you, Father. I'll try not to make a habit of sneaking out too much.
I appreciate it. I'll have your mother worried sick. Alright, off to bed. It's way too late for both of us.
Of course. Have a good night.
Good night, Janus. Take care. See you in the morning. And you...
Janus kind of slowly makes his way up the stairs into his chamber, and then just onto the bed.
Yep.
Oh, careful to land on the right side.
Okay. And finally,
Miss Cotta, after dropping off Janus, moves this very heavy sigh of relief. She knows she looks like shit.
Yep.
First time she's looked this roughed up, nor will it be the last. As she walks along the quiet streets back to the house, to the Sanguis Manor in Riverside, she thinks about what she saw when she was unconscious and dying. And she thinks about the feeling of being restrained against her will. And as she walks and moves, she starts to move faster and faster until essentially she's running away. And she finds somewhere, the first park she turns into, she finds somewhere green and lush and high up in a tree, or as low to the earth as she can possibly go. And she looks at the sky, she looks at all of the things, and she's not trapped, and she's not hurt, and no one's got her. She's kind of shaking really badly and rubs up and down her arms, the ones that are sore, just to feel something. Because she's alive and she's fine. And after this goes on probably about an hour, maybe two, of like this whole escapade. And she's had essentially a mental breakdown in the park. She pulls herself up. She cleans herself up. She puts on her hat and is spick and span and disguised. And returns back to Nate and the others, and if anyone's up, she says a quick, "Oh, I'm really tired, I'm just heading to bed," and lies in bed and opens up a small piece of paper that she keeps hidden underneath a pot plant, beneath the saucer, of a really, really scrappy children's drawing of a dark elf, two small figures, and what's probably a turtle. And she just holds it against her breast and cries.
and with that, we're gonna call this session. And this arc. That is.
It's the point of our arc.
Hey!